Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's game between the West Jordan Jaguars and the Alta Hawks. I'm your play-by-play commentator, Wilson Davidson, tonight, who's going to be with you guys on this broadcast, joined by Dakota Lillenquist.
Yeah, happy to be here.
So here as we are coming in on these final few minutes before the game, Dakota, what do you kind of think is going to be important for this matchup that we're seeing tonight?
Hey, we got a good matchup tonight. We have the undefeated Alta Hawks coming to play the winless West Jordan Jaguars. But don't let the records deceive you. Both of these teams are going to be very good. It's going to be fun tonight.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like both of them are coming off of two pretty exciting games, like two nail-biters back-to-back, right? I mean, like, Alta is coming off of this thrilling 35-31 win against Juan Diego this last week, right? Pretty dramatic fashion that they took this game.
No, down 17 at halftime. To make that comeback is pretty incredible.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm pretty impressed with what we're seeing from Coach Burdett in his first year taking over. I know it's been kind of a lot for them and this staff really trying to, pick up the pieces after they had a lot of players transfer from their offense last season.
The coin toss was won by the
But really impressed with what they've done so far to start off their season.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they had a really good year last year, finishing 10-4, lost in the quarterfinals, but they're picking it up right where they started, right where they ended last year.
Impressed, and can't ask for a better start than 2-0, right?
No, 2-0. No matter who you play, 2-0 is 2-0.
Yep. And then, of course, we got West Jordan, who's looking to bounce back because they also had a tough loss last week. Lost to the Highland Rams 20-24, but they had a 10-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
I know. So unfortunate. They threw a pick six with under 2.5 minutes left and then gave up another score. So they were really in control of that game. It just fell apart down the stretch.
It seems like this isn't necessarily, the record doesn't accurately reflect the talent of the team themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they were a preseason pick to win Region 4.
Hey, both teams that they lost to are undefeated right now, so they've played some tough competition. We'll see if they can stack up with the Hawks.
Mm-hmm. So true. As we're closing on these final minutes, do you think, Dakota, do you think there are a few important players for us to watch?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's start with the visiting Hawks. Honestly, we need to watch out for their offense. Their offense is elite, led by quarterback junior Tucker Brown. He's slinging the rock. He's got 7 TDs to 3 picks, so that's a good ratio.
7 to 5 in 2 games is solid.
And he's spreading the ball around. They have 3 receivers with over 100 yards receiving on the year for only 2 games. They're an aerial assault.
You love to see it.
Yeah, and his favorite target is number 8, Matt McKay. 12 catches, 191 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, and he's the leading tackler for the Hawks, too.
Really? On both sides of the ball?
Both sides of the ball and special teams. Last week, he had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown.
No way.
Crazy.
Athlete. Got our own little Travis Hunter out here in Alta.
Exactly.
Well, that's awesome. What about West Jordan?
Yeah, the home team, they're a little less proficient on offense, but that doesn't mean they can't get the job done. They're led by their receiver, Julius Mulatalo, who has 12 catches, 109 yards. That's number 8. And on defense, they have a stud, number 85, Carl Talanoa. 16 tackles, 3.5 sacks. He's getting to those quarterbacks.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, you love to see it. Well, those who have our teams lining up here ready for the kickoff.
Yeah, hey, beautiful night for a football game.
Oh, absolutely. Especially once that sun goes down. So we got West Jordan kicking off here.
For sure.
With
back to receive for the Hawks, number 18, Trevin Fabrizio, and number 3.
It's number 34, Jason Soriano on the kickoff.
To number 18, Trevin Fabrizio.
Waiting for the signal here to get things started. Student section's really starting to filling out here in the West Jordan stands. But Alta has their own. You can kind of see back there in the center of visiting stands. Got a nice little section there. And the kick. Back at the 20. Streaking down the sidelines, brought down. Barely tiptoes out of bounds.
Number 18 on the return.
Hey, not a bad return at all.
Fabrizio,
no, not at all.
Out of bounds by number 37.
Not bad field positioning there, around the 25, 30-yard line.
The Alta Hawks will take over.
Pretty solid.
Going
to be crucial here to see how Alta is going to start off Really want to set the tempo for this game.
Hey, if you want to win, you got to start fast. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
And Alta has the offense to do it. We'll see if West Jordan can hold them.
Really want to come out of the gates firing here. Led by number 4, senior quarterback Riley Warner. Or apologies, sorry, that is quarterback Tucker Brown.
Number 2.
For Alta, number 2. And
Timeout.
already have a timeout called.
Timeout on the first play of the game. Who would have thought?
I mean, got to get the hens in order, I guess.
Looks like they had the wrong personnel out. They needed to make some subs.
That's definitely not how you want to start things off.
Absolutely not.
Before we even snapped the ball one time, already down to timeout.
Hey, I've seen worse. Hey, if they weren't in the right defense, they were going to allow a touchdown. It's a good thing they made that.
Should be better than starting off with a penalty, too.
Absolutely. West Jordan looks like they've recouped and are ready to go.
Yep. Alta still taking their time coming out of the huddle. 11:54 on the game clock. Ball on the 29-yard line. We'll see what Coach Burdett has ready for this offense. Number 18. Fabrizio lined up. 23, that's Nolan Lonis on the carry.
Brown. Oh, excuse me, Brown hands off to Loans.
Hey, you love that by the Jaguars defense. 2 men on the running back immediately past the line of scrimmage.
Great stop there.
Minimal gain on first.
3-yard gain. So way to set tempo, trying to establish a run game.
Hey, respect it. The run game's been the slowest part of their offense, so if they can get that going, that'll do a lot to help open up that pass. Those passing lanes.
Absolutely. Then, I mean, that's going to be wonders of trouble for the West Jordan defense here. Brown, shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands off again to Lonis, who gets caught there up the middle. He picks up about 2-3 yards.
In on that tackle for the Jaguars, number 81.
Setting up a more manageable third down. Gives them more flexibility.
That was Liam Rowley there on the tackle.
3 yards on
number
the play.
81.
Third down now and 6 coming up.
So bring up an early third down here for the Hawks.
We'll see if they can convert.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? If you're making the call, are you going pass or run here?
Hey, your pass game is the strength of your offense. I trust it.
Brown once again. The shotgun. Takes a snap.
Fumbles the snap. Fumbles the snap.
Falls on the ball.
Who's got it? Who's got it?
Bit of a tussle there. West Jordan saying it's theirs. Pointing towards their end zone.
Covered by the Hawks.
And the Hawks maintain possession. 4-yard loss in the play. Bring up an unfortunate fourth down early on for the Hawks. Tough mistake there.
Hey, tough. Hey, anytime you botch a snap, it's not good. I'll set you back.
Yeah,
we'll see if the Jags can capitalize.
Exactly. It takes a lot of mental toughness here to be able to, first off, defense needs to step up. And the offense got to come right back out and set the tone once again. The punt is up. Looks clean. Turner will let it drop around the 40-yard line. Takes a bounce. They'll pick up a few more yards.
Kicking for the Hawks, number 10, Logan Moon.
So not a bad start at all for the Jaguars.
No, great start. That's what you want. 3 and out, good field position.
Can't
ask for much more.
They'll pick up the ball right around the 37-yard line. And we'll see what quarterback Riley Warner will be able to do for this offense.
First down.
Be pretty huge right here if they can turn it around. Even a field goal.
Yeah, get some points on the board.
In at quarterback for the Jaguars, number 10, Tyson Demke.
Warner's back. Oh, might have had someone jump there.
Didn't call it, though.
Able to get back. They're waiting. Is that number 10? Tyson Demke? Looks like he's back.
It might be.
It is.
Hand off up the middle to number 2, Q Talau.
Q Talau, the carry there, isn't able to pick up much. Swarmed by a pack of Hawks there to bring him down.
The Alta Hawks, number 43.
Loss of about 2 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 on the play. That'll bring up second
So it looks
down
like
now and
senior
12
quarterback
for the
Riley
Jaguars.
Warner is not going to be starting the game tonight. Not
Interesting.
sure what
I don't
happened.
know.
As far as I've seen, there hasn't been any reports of an injury, but we'll be able to see what Tyson Demke is able to do for this team.
Exactly. Hey, step up. It's your chance. Just go and seize
Next
it.
man up. Next man up. Fantastic chance for him to be able to develop, though.
Absolutely. Hey, as an underclassman, hey, this is your moment.
Absolutely. Demke hands off again to
Ooh, swarmed in the backfield by the defense.
Again, stop. Nothing there.
Carry again. Stop near the line of scrimmage.
Jaguars really starting to establish a run game here.
Hey, I tell you, though, the Alta Hawks, their run defense is elite. They've been holding teams to basically nothing on the ground.
Sounds like Juan Diego, all they were able to do last week was just throw the ball, just air it out.
Yeah. And Westlake a couple weeks ago had even less effectiveness on the run game.
Demke once again back there to take the snap.
I mean, you got to go pass here, right?
Oh, you have to. 3rd and long. Number 12. Yapo. Oh, passes bobbled, but caught.
And there's
right
4
around the
defenders there.
35 for no gain.
Hey, Alta Hawks
bring up
defense
4th and
responded.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, way to step up.
Julius Mulitalo on the reception. 4th down now and 10.
And really not much there. Looking for a quick screen pass there.
It must have been a wide receiver screen or something like that. It wasn't very aggressive, but
Not at all.
didn't fool the defense.
Looks like they're still trying to build up Demke's confidence here. Looking for him to find a rhythm.
Oh. That's not good.
And shanked the punt out of bounds.
Number 9, Keaton Lewis. Punting for the Jaguars.
Hey,
Keaton Lewis's punt.
that is ideal for
Goes
the Alta
awry.
Hawks offense.
Absolutely. We'll see if they'll be able to turn things around here.
It's a tough break for the Jags.
This is a tough break. I mean, like, first off, kudos to them for being able to get that stop early. But not being able to capitalize may come back to bite them.
Hey, we'll see. Their defense held strong last drive. We'll see if they can do it again.
Yep. Tucker Brown. We'll see what he can do here. .21 in motion. He drops back, passes, and incomplete. Drops right in the middle of 2 Jaguars.
Hey, that could have been bad for the Alta Hawks.
Yeah, not really sure who was the intended receiver there. Possibly number 3.
Evan Morton.
Evan Morton, perhaps. But didn't really seem to be quite close to anyone. Perhaps miscommunication there.
Must have been. I mean, he was going on that cross. He just probably was a little closer than expected by his quarterback.
Hey, it's still preseason, still early, still like working out the kinks, still working out the playbook. It's early.
No, exactly.
Oh,
Got him.
caught the Jaguars jumping there. That would be an offsides.
The call on the defense.
Hey, sometimes the other team's defense is the best offense.
Second down and 5 now coming up for the Hawks.
And so, like, and that wasn't even close. We had probably like 3 or 4 Jaguars who just jumped off
Yeah, I
sides
was
there.
going to say, there was definitely 3. Hey, free 5 yards. Alta will take that anytime.
2nd and 5 here for the Hawks. Brown takes the snap, rolls out,
And throws a pick!
Interception.
Pass, Brown, intercepted by
Number 2,
Quentin Talau.
Q Talau on the interception. Huge play for the Jaguars.
West Jordan Jaguars.
Stud on offense, stud on defense. You love to see
They're
it.
a defensive stalemate to start off this first quarter here.
Hey, we'll see if Talau's pick can get him going on the other end.
That's huge.
He's the key to their run game.
This feels uncharacteristic for the Hawks.
Yeah.
Again, it seems like there was miscommunication. There was nowhere near a receiver. Demke takes the snap. Slings
Deep
one.
shot.
Number 12 down the sideline. Oh,
Hey!
it's caught. But number
12.
12, Niapo, for a huge gain down on the sideline.
Hey, Yapo's a deep threat. He's averaging 20 yards a catch this year.
All of a sudden, do you feel that momentum, Dakota?
I do,
Do you feel
I
it
do.
shifting?
Roughing the passer called against the defense.
And a foul gonna play.
And a roughing the passer.
Wow.
Alta
Wow.
is reeling right now.
Back-to-back plays, the interception right next to a huge gain.
Great
Jaguars
field position for the Jags.
pulling away early here.
Assessed at the end of the play.
Hey, they got to capitalize.
The Jaguars
Got to get some points on the board
Oh,
before
absolutely.
we get too confident.
At the 13
This is
yard
true.
line,
This is
the
true.
West Jordan Jaguars.
But for Demke to be able to build that sort of confidence right there, if he gets going, that is dangerous.
Absolutely. Find your deep threat and get him a look.
That was a great ball.
It was. Beautiful spiral.
Reeled in beautifully by Iapo. Jaguars attack on the ground here. Not much gain there. That was number...
Ball handed off up the middle to number 29.
Cody Johnson there on the carry.
Yard on the play. Second down now
Short
and
gain.
9.
Bring up second and
Coming
9
up for the
here
Jaguars.
at the 12-yard line. Johnson once again lined up next to Demke. And then,
Almost looked like a double pass.
almost like it was going for a little flea flicker action there.
But the Hawks found him in the backfield.
He thought about it, but with a few Hawks in his face,
Loss of 3 on the
didn't
play.
have the confidence to sling that thing. Lost a 3 on the play.
And on the stop.
Bring up 3rd and 12.
I hope for the Jaguars' sake they don't have to settle for a field goal. They were gifted such good field position. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Oh, absolutely. You don't want to give this up. You can't give this chance right here to pounce early. Especially considering the way that the defense is playing right now. If they're able to get up, they could run away with this right here early on.
Absolutely. Anything is better than nothing here. They got to score. See if it's the end zone or a field goal. They have a good kicker.
Demke takes a snap, drops back, slings
Fires.
one.
Oh!
Barely bounces off the hands of number 3, Ian Matau.
Almost looked like it
senior.
was tipped by the defense.
But
But still, very catchable ball.
Casual for sure.
That'll bring up 4th
They're
down.
gonna bring out their
now and
kicker,
12.
number
Down.
26.
Kicking team is coming out.
Looks like they're bringing out kicker number 26, Aaron Hunt. He has made 3 field goals on the year, so this is definitely in his range.
Has he missed yet?
He missed a PAT, but no field goals.
Okay. Right here, ball's in the
That I can
15.
tell.
Shouldn't be outside of his range. Kick is up, and it is good. Little low. Didn't know quite if it had the leg, but made it there.
Hey, got it there.
And just like that, the Jaguars take a 3-0 lead over the Hawks.
He's made 2 from 32 this year, so definitely knew he could get it there, but he did it yet again. Jags get a little momentum.
And when we'll be back, it's 3-0 Jaguars.
Jags with the kickoff.
You're right, we're reading right now. I gotta take it down all the way. You're all on mute.
Great return by the Hawks. Great return by the Hawks. He's going all the way.
Huge return. He's gonna take it all the way from the kickoff.
Soriano's kick, run back.
Hey, that's one way to get momentum back.
Absolutely. Coming right back up the gut. Looks up number 18, Fabrizio, junior wide receiver.
His 2nd touchdown on the year. Contributing on offense and special teams. Hey, Wilson, special teams can win you games.
Oh, absolutely.
Big plays like that make a big difference in a tight battle.
And that's going to be tough for the Jaguars to come back from. Like, you go out there, defense gets a huge interception, turns around, drives on the field, kicks a field goal, and in one fell swoop, you're down by 3.
Yep. We got a lefty kicker here for the Hawks.
Looks like that's number 16, McAllister here.
Number 16
Knocks it through.
PAT is good.
5 minutes, 24
The
seconds
Hawks
left
will
to
now
play
take a
in the first quarter.
7-3 lead.
The Hawks 7, the Jaguars 3.
That was quick.
That was quick. Wow. It felt like the Jaguars had a lot going for them there, but then the Hawks, out of nowhere, come right back, take the lead.
Say, gives the Jags a chance to respond and regain that momentum. They need to make a big return here.
Fantastic speed there from Fabrizio. Sun is starting to set here out in West Jordan. as we have Jack McAllister here for the kickoff for the Hawks. We have Nia Iapo back for the turn for the Jaguars. Kick
Line
is
drive.
up, line drive. Iapo bounces a few times right around the 1 yard line and goes out of bounds.
Number 16's kick is out of bounds, resulting in penalty
Good decision there by
flag.
Iapo.
Good decision to let that thing bounce.
Didn't panic, scramble.
Line drive like that's pretty hard to return. So
Yeah, it could have
Smart
spelled
to-
trouble for them.
smart to take that penalty instead and get a little bit better field position.
The Jaguars will take over at the 35-yard line.
Looks like the Jaguars will take over on the 35-yard line.
Hey, last time they were in this area,
First
they
down.
had a nice strike up the sideline. We'll see if they can do it
This
again.
is true. Demke to Iapo. We'll see if they can establish a run game, too. Do they have positive yardage yet on the ground?
I don't know if they do. A couple attempts, but they've been stuffed by that ferocious Hawks defense.
Cody Johnson there lined up. Handoff to Johnson up the middle.
Good run.
Picks up a few yards.
And up
Brought
at the
down
middle,
by the
number
ankles.
29, Cody Johnson picks up 4 yards on the play.
Picks up
Second
4
down
yards
now
there.
and
Great
6
effort.
coming up for the Jaguars.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
Hey, if they can run the ball like that, that'll be a big help for them.
Oh, absolutely.
4 yards of carry.
And if they can open
Move
up
the ball.
routes for Demke, could be huge.
Demke's not afraid to throw it down the field, so
True.
give him some space. He'll make you pay.
Exciting game so far. Johnson once again lined up to Demke's right. Oh,
Oh,
some movement there on the
Penalty
line.
flag on the play.
It'll be a false start. Tough after a great effort there from Johnson to set him back.
yeah, false start. You hate to see that.
The penalty is an offsides on the offense. That'll bring things
Oh.
back 5 yards.
Offsides on the
Offsides
offense.
on the offense.
I
Okay.
thought for sure it was a false start.
Second down now.
That's what it looked
with
like to me.
11 coming up for the Jaguars.
Result is the same though. 2nd and 11.
Wide receivers must have been lined up wrong or something.
Well, look like we had a tackle jump there as
That's
well.
what it looked like to me.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Jaguars here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Demke takes a snap, hands off to Johnson again. Tries to go up the middle, but is stuffed. Nothing there.
Number 29, Cody
Might have-
Johnson.
Picks up a
got
yard,
a
perhaps?
yard or
2
two,
yards
yeah.
on the play.
2 yards. Okay,
yards.
not bad, not bad.
Good
Third
effort.
down
Bring
now
up
coming
3rd down
for
and
the
long, though.
Jaguars.
What could have been? It could be 3rd and 4. Instead, that penalty pushes it back to 3rd and 11, or 3rd and 9. Sorry.
We'll see what head coach Ron Halbert here is cooking up for the Jaguars. See if they can convert on 3rd and long. Iapo once again lined up. Demke drops back.
Slip screen.
Pressured. Drops off to Johnson. Little hurdle over his own man is brought in on the 40-yard line. That'll bring up 40. Oh, and we have a late flag.
Penalty flag coming in late.
Oh, if that's a late hit, that'd be big for the offense.
That would be huge. That'd be a bailout if I've
It
ever
would.
seen one.
That penalty flag's waved off.
Never mind then.
And they take it back.
Looks like we're back to punt.
They'll set the ball down.
Punt
at
team will
the
come out for the Jaguars
41-yard line. 3rd down now for the Jaguars.
at the 41.
Gives the Alta Hawks offense a chance to get going here.
Still a 7-3 game right now with 3 minutes and 54 seconds left on the game clock here in the first quarter. Hawks putting up a nice defensive stand to stop the Jaguars here.
Ooh,
Oh,
high
snaps
snap.
a little high. High punt as well.
Good bounce for the
Great
Jaguars.
bounce. Returner lets it drop. That was number 21, Russell, back there. Good decision, but tough field positioning here for the Hawks. They have their work cut out for them.
Hey, they do. They'll have to drive the full field, but their offense has shown in the past they can get it done. We'll see if they can get going this fine Friday night.
All right, it'll be 7-3 with the Hawks taking over on the 41-yard line when we return.
Surprised the Hawks didn't have Fabrizio back there on the punt return after he housed that kick.
That is interesting, yeah.
But we'll see if that's maybe they're just giving him a breather because they knew he was coming out on offense.
True, true. Tucker Brown, still back there, has also completed a pass yet this game.
I don't think they have.
Still looking for that for completion.
Little
And it
blitz.
might maybe right
Oh!
here. Oh, wow. Narrowly avoids the interception. Pass is
Brown,
complete.
pass complete.
Number 3 for the Jags, Ian Matau, almost read that perfectly and housed
Trevin
it.
Fabrizio there on the
just missed
reception. Yeah, that could have spelled trouble. Trouble for the Hawks.
Hey, Tucker Brown just needed one to get going. We'll see if he can keep it up.
I mean, back-to-back interceptions on drives.
That would be brutal for the head game, for the mental game.
I mean, but we know that both of these teams have grit.
They do.
Especially these Hawks after that win last week. Brown takes a snap. No drop back. Rifles one.
Ooh.
Right up the middle.
He's pushing.
That's number 17, Strong.
Yeah, I love the fight of that receiver there.
Absolutely.
Number 17, William Strong.
Looking for the yak.
Fought off 3 Jags defenders to get a couple extra yards.
Comes down on the
Strong taken down by
25-yard
the
line.
Jaguars. They're near the 27-yard line.
Correction, on the
First down,
27-yard line. And that'll pick up a first down.
Hey, first down in the game for the Hawks. We'll see if they can build a little momentum and go on a nice drive here.
Got some tempo here. Brown once again back. 3 receivers lined up. Hands off instead to Lonis, who doesn't get a ton there.
Number 23, Nolan Lones.
Alta's
Picks up perhaps a yard, bring up 2nd and 9.
Alta's run game's just not getting going right now.
No. I mean, kudos to the front line there for the Jaguars.
Absolutely. Their defensive line is doing a great job of plugging those holes so Lonis can't get anywhere.
Brownback takes the snap again. Looks, fires. Finds a man.
Brown's pass complete to number 8.
Passes complete to number 8. That's Matt McKay, their leading receiver right now. Is able to pick up the first down.
Tackled by number 18.
10-yard gain there.
Yeah, I like that for Tucker Brown. Got to find McKay. Got to get him going. He's your star player.
Surprised it's the first reception we've seen from, first target we've seen from him so far.
I believe so.
Still looks like they're finally starting to get on the same page here. Finding a little rhythm. Be first down on the 38. Drops back. Brown.
Check down to the running back.
Check down. He picks up a solid gain there, about 7 yards.
There you go.
Brown's pass complete to number 21.
That's complete to number 21, Russell.
I like what the Hawks offensive coordinator's dialing up. Some quick passes, get the ball out of Tucker Brown's hands, let him get a little momentum going.
Sure, if the run game isn't working, might as well air it out. I mean, that's been their strength so far this season.
Yeah.
For the Hawks.
Just those quick intermediate passes get you some nice chunks, 6, 7, 8 yards at a time. That'll get you down the field fast.
Jaguars looking to answer here. Find somewhere to stop. Brown drops back again. Finds number 17. Strong once again with another reception. Picks up a big gain there. Huge chunk. Moving into Jaguar territory.
Good tackle by number 29, Cody Johnson. He's been playing both sides of the ball.
Both sides of the ball. Looks like they got a few of those players.
Running the ball for them in that backfield. Making plays on defense as well.
Regardless, though, Hawks have a first down on the 40. Some men in motion there. It looks like we have a timeout called.
I don't know about a timeout. They're just waving number 5 for the Jags off the field. Aiden Dean, the corner. Don't know what that's about.
1 minute and 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hawks have a 7-3 lead. Once again, Brown has a snap, fires.
There he is again.
Finds
number
McKay
8,
once
McKay.
again.
Pass complete to number 8.
Hey, if
Picks
you're a
up a
Hawks
good
fan,
chunk
you
of
gotta love
yards.
seeing
Pick
that.
up 10 yards on the play.
I'm sure we've seen a lot of that this season.
First down.
McKay is able to pick up the first down.
Number 18.
Getting closer and closer. Putting together a really nice drive here.
Really nice drive. Those chunk plays are really making them move fast. The quarter's winding down here.
Seems like as of right now, the Hawks have all but abandoned the run game.
Little pressure for the Jags.
As Brown,
Wobbler.
oh!
Passing
Once again, looking for
complete,
McKay.
by number 11.
Nearly picked off by Jaden Giles.
Yeah, that was
Bounced
a
off
wobbler.
his hands.
Second down now coming up
Was
on
almost
the
able to
play.
jump that route and pick it off.
Hey, he's looking for McKay again. We know where he wants to go. We'll see if I can keep getting him the ball.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 here for the Hawks. Check down to Lonis, or Lonays. Another solid gain right around the left side.
Yeah, it looks like a gain of 5.
Solid gain there to bring up a crucial third down here.
A great second down play. Get half the distance.
Exactly what you want.
Manageable.
Even a little more. Crucial third down for the Hawks if they want to go up. If they can put some sort of points on the board, get up even more, set the tempo here.
Hey, we know the Hawks have a capable kicker too. McAllister's hit a 37-yarder in the year, so.
This is true. 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. As Brown takes the snap, turns to his right, goes through his progressions.
Ooh, good fade.
Oh, beautiful fade route there to number 3.
He's out.
But caught out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
That's Morton there, their intended receiver, senior wide receiver.
For the Hawks.
Or sorry, junior wide receiver.
Evan Morton. Beautiful ball, just a little too far to the sideline.
Tough break there to bring up 4th and 5.
Oh, it looks like they're going for it.
Offense stays on the field. What do you think about this call here from Coach Burdett?
Hey, if you trust your offense, let him go for it.
Oh,
they got him.
Jaguars jump again. Flags on the field.
Thrown on the play. Offsides.
Offsides.
Looks like that decision was right.
That's unfortunate. Great call there, but
Automatic first down.
and that's the second time we've seen the Jaguars jump off sides now.
Oh,
And-
not automatic first down.
No,
4th and 5.
they're moving the chains.
Oh, they are moving the chains.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Chain just a little bit behind there. All good. But that's an unfortunate mishap there for the Jaguars.
Yeah,
Even a
they got to
crucial
stop there.
stop.
That could have been a big play for them.
Now I don't see how Alta doesn't score here. Brown drops back, slings it, finds his man.
Ooh,
And that's number 3. That's pass complete to Morton in the end zone.
Morton. Touchdown. Hawks.
Great look there. Great find.
Evan Morton has been an end zone machine. I think that's his 5th touchdown on the year.
Wow. That seems to be a great target there. Because look for him twice just in that play before that just barely was caught out of bounds.
Yeah. Almost
And-
looked like he got a help from his teammate. It might have taken out a defender on accident.
John McAllister in for the
Just
point
like that.
after attempt.
The Hawks take a 10-point lead here. Or sorry, 9-point lead. Waiting for the PAT. Oh, looks like the Jaguars jumped off sides there, but no flag.
McAllister's
And the kick is good.
McAllister, the lefty, puts another PAT through. Perfect on the year, still remaining.
3.
Just like that with 19 seconds left in the first quarter. When we return, it'll be 14-3 Alta. Second quarter with the Jaguars taking over that 20-yard line.
Picked off!
Oh my goodness.
Demke's pass
Look away for
intercepted
1 second.
by number 25.
It's number 25, Riker Ellis on the interception on the pick 6 for the Hawks, and that's huge. That's
Tough
huge.
break for Demke, tough break. Just as they need to get a little momentum back instead of pick 6.
I mean, that was their chance.
It was. Looks like the Hawks might be starting to pull away a little bit.
Oh man, early here in the second quarter. I mean, 6 seconds on the clock. And they're down another 6.
Alta looking like a complete team right here. Touchdown on defense, offense, and special teams.
A little bit of everything there.
A little bit of everything.
The trifecta. And like now that the offense is really starting to get going, this could be dangerous here for the Jaguars.
Holder late to get out to the PAT. We'll see if they can still get that offense time.
Student section is making some noise over there as well. Looks like the Hawks traveled pretty well. PAT is up, and it is good.
Point after attempt is good. 11
That'll
minutes,
make it
54 seconds left to play in the first half.
21-3.
The
With the
tell ya.
Hawks taking the lead.
Looks like McAllister's got a leg. That kick went quite a ways past the uprights.
No doubter there. And that's really an unfortunate break there for the Jaguars. Demke was looking like he was starting to settle in. Just one mistake there, and that's another 7 for the Hawks.
Alta student section thinks that they've got this thing wrapped up, but
I mean, 21-3 lead early in the second quarter.
Jags got to respond here. We'll see if they can get a chunk play on this return by Neo Iapo. Number 12.
Yapa back there for the return. He did have that 20-yard reception earlier in the game, down that left sideline that was able to get them in field goal range. So we know he has wheels and we know he has skill.
Yeah, he had speed to get past that DB. He can definitely get some yardage on this return, given the chance.
McAllister's kick is up, and he's got a leg. That'll be out the back.
McAllister's kick out of the back of the end zone. The Jaguars will take over.
Jaguars will once again take over the 20-yard line. I think we've seen this one before.
I think we have. Just a few minutes ago.
We'll see how the Jaguars can respond.
Yeah,
really needing some tempo.
Hopefully Demke can forget about that last drive and get him going.
I mean, well, we know what we can do. We saw him earlier in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Establishing well. See if maybe Cody Johnson can also break loose here. Demke's back there. Takes the snap. Hands off to Johnson once again. Oh, it's wrapped up.
Smothered.
That's number 11, Albrecht, on the tackle for a loss.
Man, Albrecht's been all over the backfield tonight.
He smothered that guy. It's a 2-yard loss on the play to bring up 2nd and 12. Not what the Jaguars are looking for at all. I feel like at some point, Demke's going to have to sling it here to try and get them back into this thing.
Exactly. They got to score faster if they're going to really get back in this game.
Four receivers lined up here. Demke drops back. Good pocket, slings it. Ooh. Looking for number 1, Giovanni Polanco, the senior receiver. Pass is broken up there. Brings up a 3rd and long here for the Jags.
Hey, that's another opportunity that could have gone the wrong way, though.
Yeah, they could have gotten to either of them.
That Hawk safety almost had an interception there.
Demke's probably glad that ball hit the turf.
If I'm Demke, I just need to stay composed.
Absolutely.
Hopefully his line can give him enough time to find one of these receivers for a first down.
Looks like he hasn't had much of a clean pocket lately this game either. Give him some time to work. 3rd and long here. Airs it out. He has an open man. That's number 3, Ian Madao.
Pass complete. Number 3 on the reception, Tamatoa Matatuia.
That's a name right there.
Fair enough. Our roster might not be updated here. But great completion there to give the Jaguars offense some life here. To bring them back up to the 46-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Jags.
That's definitely important for Demke's confidence.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. And we know what we can do. We've seen this before.
You'd love to see a big chunk play like that on third down.
He has talent. He just got to find his guys, make his reads. And just like that, the Jaguars student section here is getting back into it. Really breathing some life back into this offense. Demke hands off to Johnson, who takes it up the middle.
Strong run by Johnson.
He's able to pick up a first down there and more.
Number 29, Cody Johnson on the carry.
Great run there, great blocking.
Hey, Jaguars offense starting to show some life.
West Jordan Jaguar.
It's another first down there, entering Hawks territory. That's probably the biggest game we've seen tonight from the run game.
Absolutely. 13-yard run.
We'll take that all day.
They can get big plays like that on the ground and in the air. They'll be in good shape to score here.
Jaguars moving efficiently here. Not taking a lot of time. Demke hands off to Johnson again. Slips loose of a tackle, but it's wrapped up right around the 40. Pickup of 1 or 2 yards.
3 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That's Albrecht on the tackle there for the Hawks.
I feel like we're going to be hearing Albrecht's name a lot tonight.
He seems to be all over this defensive line. Giving these Jaguar running backs nightmares.
For sure.
However, the Jaguars have a lot more life in them now, looking good. Gaining ground here. Demke drops back, looks for his man, finds number 12 for a completion, able to pick up a first down and more. Wrapped up by a pack of Hawks there. That was to Nia Wapo again.
Great fight by Iapu. Fought off that first tackle attempt, didn't go down until the second, third guy hit it.
First down at the 27-yard line.
Jaguars are really charging here, and they've been needing this.
I don't know what the Hawks defense was doing, but Iapu was wide open right there. Don't want to give this Jaguars offense a little momentum.
No, good find there by Demke. Demke, barely gets that handoff there to number 2. That's Q Tulau.
Demke hands the
Picks
ball
up a few yards
the
there.
Number 2, Q Talau on the carry.
Hey, the Jags use a bunch of running backs, so if they can get them all going, that'll be big for them down the stretch.
I mean, Johnson's already had a few great carries so far. If they can get Talau involved there, could be really tough here for this Hawks defense.
Absolutely.
Bring up second down. Sun is starting to set here over the mountains. Lights are coming on out here in West Jordan. Temperatures beginning to drop. Demke takes a snap, hands off again to Talau. Takes it a few yards. Is dragged down. Not much of a gain there to bring up third down.
Met in the backfield by number 51, Ben Wollenberg.
Ball handed off.
Good stop there.
Number 1, Gio Polanco, is taken down near the
I'm
line of
intrigued
scrimmage.
by the play calling here from the Jaguars.
Third
It
down
seems
now coming
like
up for the
the
Jaguars.
passing offense has been pretty effective so far. It's how they got this far. But with back-to-back handoffs to Talau, intrigued to see what they're going to do here on third down.
Yeah, I got to expect them to go pass. They've been their most productive in the air so far tonight, so I wouldn't be surprised if they pull that out on third down.
Looking to repair like Yapo.
Oh, rush off the
Demke
edge. Demke
shakes off one on the run, rolling out to his right. Looks not able to find a receiver, brought down.
Demke
Picks up maybe a yard to bring up fourth down. That was unfortunate. Couldn't find his man quite downfield. Great defense there.
Number 1 on Alta almost had him, but just got shrugged off by the quarterback. Demke.
Great effort, though. Look, that was a coaster there on the tackle for the Hawks. Bring a fourth down. Offense is staying on the field here. It's 4th and 5. We'll see if they can convert.
Coach knows they need points. Not just 3, they need 7 to get back into this game.
Tulau lined up next to Demke here. 4 receivers lined up. Looks like he'll drop back to pass. Oh, wobbly pass. Intercepted by the Hawks.
That's number 8.
Demke's pass intercepted.
Matt McKay.
Matt McKay on the interception there to turn things around for the Hawks.
Interception.
Hey, what did I tell you? He's a playmaker on both sides.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love what we're seeing here tonight from him. That's 2 catches and an interception. Fantastic stuff here from Matt McKay.
And no break for him. He's right back out there as a starting receiver.
Not to say that there's ever a good time for an interception, but, I mean, 4th and 5.
Could be a worse
Quarterback got hit in the middle of his motion. Wobbly pass. Could have been worse.
And honestly, it's about the same as if they didn't convert the 4th, so it doesn't hurt him too much.
Hurts the stats, though, unfortunately.
That's true. That's true. And maybe his mental toughness. Hopefully not.
He'll shake it off. Tucker Brown here dropping back for the Hawks. Play action. Finds Matt McKay again. Down to the left sideline. Picks up a few yards.
Driven out of bounds, number 11, Jaden Giles.
Jaden Giles there drives him out of bounds. Bring up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line here.
Number 18, Fabrizio, throwing his towel off, but...
Yeah, it seems like we had a few towels falling out here. Refs are just throwing towels all around the field.
Just hanging on the field. Apparently no one's concerned about it.
It's still a 21-3 here with the Hawks as Brown finds McKay again. Right there around the right sideline here. Bring up 3rd and short.
Complete outside.
And McKay just has reception after reception, but he comes out here.
Hey, that's another pickup of 4, it looks like.
3rd down and 3 coming up for...
Less than 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. And so far, Alta seems to have complete control over this game.
Yeah, Tucker Brown playing very calm and collected. Making his reads, getting the ball out quick.
Great poise here. And this Alta Hawks offense, passing offense, does not disappoint. And we have a flag in the play.
Penalty flag will stop the play.
Play is called off. Looks like a false start here. We'll see what the official call is. Yep.
Tough break for the offense.
That's tough. 3rd and short. They look like they were going to convert. Drop them back 5.
But assuming they were going to air it out on 3rd down anyway, shouldn't change their play call too much.
I wonder if Alta's able to score here, how does that change how they're going to play coming to the second half? Do you think they just try and dominate on the ground?
I'm sure they do. Obviously, the pass game will still be an important part of their game plan, but the run game struggled so far, so if they can get that going in the second half, I think it'll be good for their season long term.
And Brown there takes a hit. Oh, Ball
Did he
pops
get it?
up. Amazing diving effort from the Jaguars.
Incredible effort by the Jags.
And that's number 9, Keaton Lewis on the interception.
Wow.
Bizarre play.
Opportune time for that. Keaton Lewis, the punter, with the pick.
The punter with the pick.
Doubles as a linebacker.
Oh
I mean,
my goodness.
Probably doubles as the
You
punter.
love to see it. He's got the leg and the hands tonight. And that's, you can't really, can you chalk that up to Tucker Brown? I don't know if that was necessarily
I don't
his
think
fault.
so, no. That's a great hit by the defense and a great recovery to catch that bubble.
Heads up football right there.
That's big for the Jags.
Almost reminds me of that, the interception, Shedeur Sanders interception from last night.
Off the guy's calf.
Bizarre play. But great stroke of luck here for the Jaguars.
Demke's going
Demke
deep.
airs it out. He has his man,
Ooh.
just barely overthrows him. Looks like it was,
Pass downfield intended for number 8.
and that was number 8.
Mulitalo.
Julius Mulitalo was the intended receiver there, but just drops.
Second down now and
Could have been
count.
huge.
Great throw, just a little too far.
Jaguars looking to be aggressive here.
I
Really
think-
hoping to capitalize.
Hey, I think Demke's just fine after that pick. He looked nice on that first throw.
Very poised.
Great showing by the underclassman, making his first start of the year.
Love what we're seeing.
We've seen some mistakes, but also some big plays by him.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he definitely has talent. Demke here. Takes the snap, hands it off.
Ooh, good spin.
Spin move here is brought down right around
On
the
carry up the middle.
40-yard line. Gain of about 5. That was Polanco there on the carry.
26 in on the stop.
Yeah, Polanco seems to be their lead back, so I don't know why we haven't seen more of him so far. But
Polanco. Johnson's also had a few good carries, though.
yeah, like I said, West Jordan, they spread the ball out with their running backs. So
They seem to be rotating 3 because they also like Tulau's been getting some carries.
Yeah.
Johnson's been getting some carries. Polanco. 3rd and 5 here.
all of them can be difference makers. That'll be great for them. Wear out the defense.
Jaguars lining up 4 receivers. Demke drops back. Check down here to Cody Johnson, who takes on the right hash.
Swarmed. Met by
Brought down.
4 Hawk defenders.
Tackled for a loss there, not much.
Reception.
Not exactly what they were looking for here on that 3rd down play.
Taken down near the line of scrimmage. Fourth
They went
down
for it
now
on 4th
coming
last
up
time,
for
and they're going to
the
do it
Jaguars.
again.
This issue they went for it, but did not exactly turn out how they were looking. But I feel like you have to go for it here.
Well, it looks like their punt team might be coming out. See a lot of subs coming in.
This is true. Punt team is coming out. Demke's coming off the field. It'll be 4th and 6 here. And that's Keaton Lewis, guy who just made the interception, here for the punt.
I don't see a
No
Hawk
one's
back to return.
Oh, it looks like Matt McKay is dropping back here. Oh, but it's
Fake
a fake.
punt.
Pass is complete.
Hey!
And that's number 12, Iapo.
A little showmanship
Huge.
by the Jaguars sideline.
Huge gain there. Don't count them out. So
Pass complete.
that's now a pass, an interception, and a punt from Keaton Lewis tonight.
Hey, I don't know what the Alta Hawks special teams was doing there. They didn't have anyone back to return, and yet they still got torched.
And yeah, it looks like they were just ready to defend that. And McKay just barely drops back. And there was no one, like, he was wide open there. Iapo.
Hey, it was where McKay left. I'm not blaming that on him, but obviously a miscommunication by that special teams for Alta.
Love the play call there by Coach Halbert.
Hey, gutsy call, but when you're down by 3 scores, that's what you need to do.
What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose?
What you need to do.
Love it. So offense comes back on the field here for a first down at the 20-yard line. Really hoping to capitalize here. You gotta score. Gotta find the end zone. Demke airs it out. And that's miscommunication
Not what
there.
you want to see for Demke.
Pass incomplete.
Looks like Polanco may have been the intended receiver here, but he cut left.
Penalty flag.
And
Down near
Demke
the
aired
line
it
of
out.
scrimmage.
Hey, but there is a
Like a
penalty. I don't know
fade
who
route.
it's on, though.
Almost picked off there. Looks like that was,
Number 25 for Alta, I believe.
that's Ellis Jr. Just barely dropped through his hands. Flag is
That
on
one's
play.
going to keep him up tonight.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
No offensive player around him. That was all his for the taking.
It looked like it, honestly, he was, I mean, he overthrew him
Penalty
too.
appears to be on
True.
defense.
Hey, but a penalty against the
10
Hawks
yards
defense.
downfield, First and goal.
Wait, what was it?
Roughing the passer.
Interesting. I didn't even see that. I was so focused on the interception, or on what could have been an interception.
Hey,
And
Jax
that's a
will take it. Jax will
Crucial
take
mistake here.
it. Hey,
So
first
it'll
and
be
goal.
first and goal. 4 minutes and 1 second here on the clock,
Hey, Jags
remaining
need
in the first half.
Jags need to punch this in right now if they want any chance of getting back in this game.
Demke takes a snap, hands it off to Tulao.
Good
He
push.
takes it the middle.
Ball's handed off
stuff.
up the middle. Number 2, Q Talau.
Picks up a few yards here.
I'll tell you one thing about this Alta Hawks defense. Anytime a defender goes to tackle, he's joined by 2 of his brothers.
Man.
They do not want any yak or rack.
It'll be second down here. Second and goal for the Jaguars. Looks like Tulau stays out there as a running back. Taking their time here.
No, it looks like Cody Johnson's in the backfield.
You're right, it's Cody Johnson. 4 receivers lined up. Demke takes a snap, drops back. Check down here to Cody Johnson. One-handed snag. Oh, it looks, dances around a little bit, but is eventually brought down for a loss.
By 4 Hawks defenders.
I mean, I don't know if Cody Johnson was really expecting that pass there.
Definitely not. Incredible catch by him.
Heads up.
Thrown a little bit behind him, one-handed.
Great snag.
Great snag.
But unfortunately, still brought down for a loss. So it'll be third and goal here from the 13.
Hey, when you're first and goal at the 10, you hate to move backwards, but still manageable. They can get some points on the board here.
Cody Johnson here lined up. Well, you've got to pass. 3 receivers lined up on the left side. Demke looks, finds a man wide open. That's number 1, Giovanni Polanco. And the Jaguars answer.
Hey, Gio Polanco with his 2nd touchdown of the year. He was wide open.
Wide open. That was, I mean, great play call there and good find by Demke. Right through up the left hash. And that's exactly what they needed to stay in this game.
Absolutely. Big play, big response. Hey, their 4th down fake punt turned out right for them.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Momentum shifter.
That'll be 21-9 here. Hawks maintaining the lead. PAT is up and is good. That's Keaton Lewis on the kick there. Oh, sorry, my apologies. Aaron Hunt. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. And we'll be right back after this break. It's 21-10, Alta. Looks like we've got, is that 34 here? That's Jason Soriano with the kickoff. 21-10, Alta still maintaining a lead here. But the Jaguars finding some life and answering after some crafty play calling there. That drive.
Oh, the line drive.
Swift kick fielded by number 7
for the Hawks.
With a great return, some good blocks there. He's able to bring it up to around the 42-yard line.
Kickoff taken by number 7, Isaiah Boyd.
That's Isaiah Boyd there on the return.
I don't think he was expecting that one.
No, not at all. But great reaction there to bring up a first down.
The Hawks will take over.
Not bad field positioning here for the Hawks.
No, for sure. Jags didn't want to kick it deep after allowing that kick return for a touchdown earlier in the half.
Pretty wise call. But yeah, so it'll be a first down here on the 42-yard line. 2 minutes and 24 seconds remaining on the clock.
Well, that's 2 minutes that gives Tucker Brown and the Alta Hawks offense to get a touchdown here.
Hawks looking to put one more up before the end of the half here. And absolutely possible the way that Tucker Brown's been slinging the ball tonight. Brown drops back, is looking deep. Oh, pass complete.
Stolen.
That's to number 3 for a first down.
To number 3.
Once again, that's Evan Morton.
Tracked down by number 29, Cody Johnson.
And he'll enter Hawks territory. Bring another first down.
First down, Hawks.
Right down the 43-yard line. And that almost looked effortless.
Yeah, but that pass almost looked like it was headed for McKay, but Morton wisely snatched it before it got to him.
Picked up a few yards after the catch there as well.
I believe it was Morton that had that touchdown earlier,
and
too.
Morton, he did.
Yeah.
Looked to be another favorite target here from Tucker Brown. But looks he has plenty of offensive weapons to deal with here.
And he is. Morton's been a deep threat this year, averaging 17 yards a catch so far this year.
Especially to get that run game going, too, could be dangerous. Brown completes another one to Morton, who was brought down out of bounds.
Pass complete to number 3, Morton.
Jaden Giles there on the wrap-up.
Hey, good tackle by Giles. Morton tried to put a move on him, and he didn't have it.
Still picks up 6 yards, so to bring up a 2nd and 4.
Looks like we got a little Brown to Morton show on this last 2-minute drill.
And they're just completing pass after pass. Brown is really on fire here tonight. Takes another snap. Play action. Oh!
Great defense by the Jags.
Nearly picked off again
It's number 9.
by Keith Lewis. Could have had his second pick of the night. Almost threaded the needle there.
Yeah, he almost read that perfectly. Almost looked like he was
So
going for
close.
straight interception and not the tackle.
Still a great defensive effort there. Tackle for a loss to bring up 3rd and long.
It's like a timeout by the Hawks.
Looks like it.
What do you think they're going to dial up here on 3rd and 4?
I feel like it looks like they lost a few yards in that, so it's going to be 3rd and long.
Oh, you're right. Probably a 3rd and 8, maybe.
I feel like, I mean, at this point, like the way Tucker Brown's was throwing the ball, the way the passing offense has looked tonight, like you've got to be throwing the ball.
Absolutely. Trust your quarterback. He's delivered all night. He's delivered all season.
Morton's been looking great tonight. McKay's had some great receptions. I feel like it's got to go to one of them two. They've been so
Absolutely.
reliable tonight.
Called on the play.
I mean, this entire drive, he's only looked at McKay and Morton, so expect one of those two to get the ball here on 3rd.
But then again, can't sleep on number 18.
Fabrizio.
He has speed.
We
I
do
mean,
know
saw,
he's a deep threat.
we saw him on that return.
If he gets past the secondary, he's a good target to find.
Looks like we'll have 2 guys lined up here on either side of Brown. As
Got
he
number-
takes the snap, hands play action.
Looking for Morton.
Oh,
he's looking
deep
for
snap,
Morton.
Morton's wide open.
Oh,
Deep, and he drops the
it.
pass. Oh,
Wow.
he was off to the races if he makes that catch.
That's a touchdown if he hauls that in.
He makes that catch, that's 6. Tough break there.
Now coming up for the Hawks.
Jags with a little life.
Yeah, lucky break there. And you know what happened? Like you're streaking downfield, you're wide open, you know you have that touchdown. Got to catch the ball first.
Hey, sometimes you see end zone before you see the ball in your hands. That's for sure.
Can't get too caught up there. Man, so that'll bring up 4th down, but offense stays on the field here with 1 minute left. And Brown takes the snap,
Looking
stays in the
deep.
pocket, looks deep again, and
Oh,
completes
found
his
him.
pass to
Number
number
17.
17 with a great effort to bring them to the 1 yard line and picks up a 1st down deep in Hawks territory.
Reached for the goal line, didn't quite get there though.
Great effort though.
Number 5, Aiden Dean.
And that was Bear Strong on the reception.
Penalty
But there's a flag on the play.
field.
Oh, holding call goes
holding on
against
the
the
offense.
Hawks.
That's so unfortunate.
That'll bring
for
it
them.
back to replay 4th down. That's unfortunate.
Jags D-line got the pressure on the quarterback and got him a penalty. That's big time for the Jags.
I mean, we've had some great efforts here from the Jaguars defensive line. I mean, they've been able to put some pressure here on Tucker Brown.
You've got a 4th and long. I don't know if you're going for this one anymore.
I'm not sure. It looks like offense is still staying on the field. There's a lot of confidence here.
It is. But if you're the Jags and you can get this stop, you got the ball on your half of the field.
I mean, there's still 51 seconds left. That's plenty of
That'd
time to
be
drive on the
ideal.
field and score.
Demke can throw it. They can get a score if they can get a
Really,
stop.
really interesting play call here. Lots of confidence in the offense here. Tucker Brown drops back, slings one, finds his man deep. There's nobody there, and that'll drop incomplete.
Thrown
It'll be
out
a
of
turnover
bounds.
on downs.
Browns
That's big time for the
complete.
Jags defense. If they can get another score before this
That'll turn the
half
ball
ends,
over on
then
downs.
they're not too far out of it.
39
That was
seconds
either
left
a
to
lot
play,
of
first half.
confidence in the
And
offense or a
West
lot of
Jordan
confidence in
Jaguar.
the defense that they'll be able to stop the Jaguars here before the Hawks. Or
Yeah,
before
we
the end
gotta
of this first
remember,
half.
Jags kicker Aaron Hunt is capable. He's made 4 field goals on the year.
This is true.
So if they can just get in his range, he can at least put in 3.
So the Jaguars gifted a chance
Make it a one-score
to
game.
score once again here. Could be huge if they're able to capitalize on this. Really turning this game around, bringing within 1 score at the end of the half. Demke drops back, rolls out to his right, scrambles, throws,
Out of bounds.
doesn't have a man out of bounds.
Roughing the
Flag
passer
on the
again.
Flag
play.
thrown
Again.
in the direction of where the quarterback was.
This has
I
been
could be wrong.
once
Oh,
again
Roughing the passer.
roughing the passer
again.
against the Hawks.
Number
This-
1 for the Hawks.
Not the
with
first time we've
penalty.
seen this penalty tonight.
No, that's probably what, the 3rd time tonight?
And
Seems?
the Hawks have had so many chances at this point. They're just some unfortunate errors here are really
Hey.
letting the Jaguars back into this.
Can't be giving away 15 yards like that. Not if you want to
30
take control of this game.
33 seconds remaining here in the
50-yard
first half.
penalty. The Jaguars will take
Yeah.
over.
As the Jags move up to the 33-yard line.
Jaguar.
Probably got to get another 10 yards or so to get into comfortable field goal range for their kicker, but very doable. They have 2 timeouts and 33 seconds.
But then again, Iapo breaks loose. I mean, that could be 6.
It's true.
Wow, okay, Demke once again is back in the shotgun. Johnson on it to his left. He drops back. Slings one, sidearm to no one.
Looked like he was looking for number 12.
Falls incomplete. That'll be 2nd and 10 here.
Looking for
30
number 12,
seconds remaining.
Iapo, but obviously some miscommunication there.
That's not the first time we've seen that tonight either. It's understandable. Demke's still making his first start, still trying to find some chemistry with his receivers. But to his credit, he's been doing a magnificent job tonight. Demke back once again. And a handoff here to Cody Johnson, who breaks loose up the middle.
Space. Hawks defense trying to rip the ball out.
Is able to pick up a first down.
Big gain.
Johnson will pick up 15.
Good play call there. It'll mix things up and keep Alta on their toes on defense.
We got a timeout for the Jags.
West Jordan Jaguars.
Smart to stop the clock here with 24.1 seconds remaining in the first half. It'll be a first down on the 21-yard line.
Jags offense looking good.
Jaguars looking to score here. When we come back, it's 21-10, Alta. And we're back. It's still 21-10, Alta with the lead here, but the Jaguars threatening to score here at the end of the first half. And just during that break, we were kind of questioning some of the play calling here, but Demke is flush from the pocket, is able to float one up to Cody Johnson, who's got some blockers. He's got some room at the 5. He scored! Touchdown! Touchdown, Jaguars. It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. It's a game.
The Hawks went all-out blitz and then caught him with the screen pass.
Cody Johnson has a few blockers and able to take it to the house for 6.
Hey, Johnson's having himself a game.
Oh, is he now? And we were just kind of reflecting here just during that quick break. This is all set up by that 4th and 19 call to pass and win incomplete for that turnover on downs that set up this drive late in the first half for the Jaguars. What an interesting turn of events here tonight in West Jordan. And just like that, the Jaguars are right back into this game after looking so dead in the water early on. Little hold up here waiting for the PAT. PAT is up through the uprights, and it is good.
16.3 seconds left to play in the first half.
And that'll make it 21-17, the Jaguars in striking distance. We'll be back with you after a short break.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
And we're back after that PAT. It's 21-17 Hawks with a narrow margin right now. Narrow lead here. That's Jason Soriano once again for the kick here. And the Jaguars have life. Student section is engaged. 16.3 seconds remaining in the first half here. I can't imagine that they'll give anyone here for Alta a chance to return this ball.
No, absolutely not.
Is that?
They've already allowed a kick return for a touchdown earlier this half, so I don't think they're going to give him another shot to return one.
I highly doubt it. Looks like we have an official. Some sort of wardrobe malfunction going down here. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but
working on number 15 for the Hawks. I don't know why.
Looks like we're back and looks like we're good to go.
Important to remember, I believe the Jags get the ball out of the half, don't they?
They do. They do indeed. So if they're just able to not give up a score here. Oh, a little onside
Little pooch kick.
Not much there.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Interesting call.
I mean,
It wasn't returned.
Onside
true,
kick
but the Hawks have 2
by number
timeouts in 13
26.
seconds and a
This is
elite
huge.
passing offense.
And some decent field positioning now, too.
At their 46-yard line. First down.
I guess that return for a touchdown really spooked them now.
Hey, and Hawks kicker McAllister has hit a 37-yarder, and I think he has more than that in his leg. We'll see if they play it safe or they go for some more points here.
Let's see what Tucker Brown can do here with 13.4 seconds left on the clock and 2 timeouts.
It'll look like they're going to pass, but
Does not look
you
like a
never
passing
know.
formation. We'll see if they just want to run it out and call it for the half, or if they'll give it a shot. No.
They're going to air it out.
He finds Lonis there on the side and is able to take it out of bounds with 8 seconds remaining on the clock.
Little pickup of 7. Maybe 8 yards.
Solid game there, but wasn't exactly an aggressive call. Pretty conservative there.
Pretty conservative, but got out of bounds.
Able to set up 1, maybe 2 more plays. Able to get out quick.
Probably 2 more, a little chunk play, and then throw of a Hail Mary.
That's Evan Morton there lined up right around the 50. Brown drops back, finds Lonis again over the middle as the clock runs down to 0.8 seconds left on the game clock as Lonis picks up the first down right at the 35-yard line.
Several Jaguars in on the play.
Sets up
0.8 seconds left to play.
just barely enough time for one more play here for the Hawks to try and score right at the end of this first half.
Timeout
Or do they bring out the kicking
on
team?
the offense.
We'll find out after the timeout. Doesn't look like the special teams is preparing to come in. I'd expect
No.
maybe a Hail Mary here to end the half.
It seems as though the Hawks love to take shots.
They do. They're not afraid.
No, not at all. I mean, like we saw the gamble they took there on that long 4th down. That didn't pay off. It looks like they're going to take a similar shot here. Lots of confidence here from head coach Blake Burdett in the passing offense. Beautiful night here in West Jordan. The sun is set over the mountains. Friday night lights, everyone. Doesn't get much better than this. In this preseason match here between the Alta Hawks and the West Jordan Jaguars. 21-17. Fantastic comeback here for those just joining in from the West Jordan Jaguars. Alta Hawks took a 21-3 lead early in the first quarter, but this second quarter has been all Jaguars.
Absolutely. To bring it back from 21-3 to 21-17 with the chance to get the ball at the start of the half. That's a good position if you're a Jaguar fan.
And honestly, you have to give the credit here, too. I feel like a lot of the play calling, like great leadership here from head coach Ron Halbert.
Very experienced coach. He knows what he's doing. He knows what to do when it's down big. Stays calm and collected.
And it looks like the Hawks are going to take one last shot here at the end zone. Tucker Brown, not much time to throw.
McKay.
Throws it
Good
up
catch.
to Matt McKay, who catches it around the 10-yard line, but does not have quite enough gas to bring it into the end zone. And that'll mark the end of the first half.
Yeah, that pressure got to him before he could throw it all the way to the end zone. But great stop for the Jaguars.
So it came close, but not quite close enough. So here at the end of the first half, it'll be 21-17 with the Alta Hawks with a 4-point lead. But the Jaguars not down, not out of it at all. There is still plenty of football left to play, everyone. And we'll see you back after this break. We are back here with 30 seconds left at halftime for this contest between the Alta Hawks and the West Jordan Jaguars. And we're coming up here on the third quarter, and looks like the Hawks will be kicking off to the Jaguars, who are going to be starting off here at the half.
Yeah, we've had a good one here tonight. Back and forth game, lots of scores, lots of explosive plays. If you're just joining us, here's a little first half recap for you. The Jags got out to an early 3-0 lead with a 32-yard field goal from Aaron Hunt. The next play, the Hawks returned a 96-yard kick return for a touchdown from Trevin Fabrizio.
The very next play.
Big play. After that, it was all Hawks for a while. They had a nice drive, a 20-yard touchdown pass from Tucker Brown to Evan Morton. followed pretty soon after by an 18-yard pick six by Riker Ellis of Alta at 11:54 in the second quarter. But since that time, it's been all Jags. A gutsy fake punt and a turnover on 4th and 19 led to back-to-back touchdowns for the Jags. A 13-yard pass to Giovanni Polanco and a 29-yard pass to
Cody Johnson.
Cody Johnson. And now, with all the momentum in the world, the Jags get the ball back to start the half.
And it has been a fun game to go. It's been fun to watch just because Alta just jumped out early and like Jaguars just looking dead in the water. But all of a sudden got a little bit of life there with that fake punt, turned this game around, took advantage of some mistakes. And we're going to see what happens here in this second half. McAllister's kick is up and out the back.
McAllister's kick out of the back of the end
That was
zone.
Nia Yapo back for the return. Doesn't even get a chance. So the Jaguars will take over here at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you, after that 21-3 lead, the Alta student section started chanting, "This is our house," but the Jags are proving it's still very much their house.
This is true. Honestly, like, just kudos to the Jaguars for maintaining their cool, not giving up, not panicking, and still coming back out there and putting together great drive after great drive to stay right in this game.
Absolutely. They haven't played perfect, but they're moving the ball now and getting back in this game.
Hands off there. Looks like that was number 2,
Q
Q to Lau.
The Jaguars, number 2, Q to Lau.
Not much of a gain there. Trying to establish a run game once more. We have not seen much of a run game from either of these teams tonight, Dakota.
No, it's been a lot of passing, which is characteristic of Alta, but a little uncharacteristic for the Jags. They seem to be a ground and pound team more than anything. But with new quarterback Demke playing for the first time this season, they're airing it out.
Have to give a great shout out to number 10, Tyson Demke, making his first start of the season tonight in replacement for number 4, Riley Warner. Had a great showing. And is really finding his footing here. Talau with another carry around the right side.
Oop, flag coming in, though.
Brought down on the 35. There is a flag on the play. A hold possibly, didn't see it.
Yep, looks like it's a hold against the offense.
That'll come back.
That's unfortunate. They were getting a little chunk play there on that second down run.
Actually starting to like get someone going here with the running game because that could be huge. Establishing your run game, maybe opening up a little bit more for maybe like some receivers like Yapo. Could be big for the Jaguars if they're able to establish this run game.
Yeah, I think they got to stick to it. They trust their run game. They have 3 running backs. They get a lot of reps. So
this is true. They have been rotating a bit of a committee.
And all of them have had effective plays.
Talau has gotten some touches. Cody Johnson's got quite a few touches.
And Polanco.
And can't forget Giovanni Polanco had that big gain earlier. So it'll be second and long
and that
here
touchdown catch
for the Jaguars. 2nd and 16 to be exact. Looks like they're going to have to air it out here. That's Anthony Fale here lined up on the left side. But no, they're going to hand it off.
Hawks defense all over it.
Swarmed.
Can't quite tell who was on that tackle. Maybe number 60 for the Hawks.
Picking up perhaps a yard here. That was Polanco there on the carry to bring up 3rd and long.
3rd down now coming up for the Jaguars.
Not exactly what they were hoping for there.
I'm assuming they got to air it out here, try and get a first down.
I mean, you have to. I'm surprised they didn't do it that last play.
It's true.
Maybe trying to keep the defense on their toes, but unfortunately did not work out for the Jaguars. Demke drops back, slings one down the sideline, intended for Ian Matau, but falls incomplete. That'll bring a 4th and long. Not what you wanted here from this opening drive on the second half.
Not ideal, but they're still okay. I mean, until the Hawks score, they still have all the momentum in this game.
That's true.
They just got to make sure they have a good punt here.
And so far, at least in that second quarter, West Jordan has had an answer to Alice's passing game. They've been able to keep them relatively quiet for the most part. They're able to keep them out of the end zone. And if they can keep Alta, keep gambling like they have been, they can get the ball right back in their hands.
That they do, and they got number 9, Keaton Lewis, or number 16, Keaton Lewis back there to punt, it looks like.
Yeah, Keaton Lewis, who actually...
Number 9, Keaton Lewis, my apologies.
He had the interception earlier this game, too.
He did.
Snap. Lewis takes it, punts it, looks pretty good. Number 21 there is back for the Hawks. Gets a bounce, picks it up, and is immediately
taken down by number 1 for the Jags.
That's Polanco there on the special teams tackle.
John Russell stopped by.
Love to
number
see it.
10
Had
for
the
Jaguars.
receiving touchdown earlier, now making plays on special teams.
You love to see a
The
great
Hawks will take over
great hustle
at
there.
the 45-yard line. First down,
And that was
Hawks.
John Russell there on the return for the
Jaguars
Hawks.
student section.
So they'll
If you're
take
not
over
in the student government,
from their own
please
45-yard
clear
line. It'll be a
the path
first
in front of the
down.
student section.
Tucker Brown comes back out to lead this offense.
Please clear the path.
Hawks got to get going out of this half, try and reestablish their lead even more.
They did have a few costly mistakes in that first half. Let's see if they can clean things up here as
Little bubble screen to McKay.
who takes it a few yards, picks up about 2,
Tucker Brown's pass outside to number 8, Matt
makes it
Mackey.
2nd and 8.
I believe that's number 9, Keaton Lewis on the
Several
tackle.
Jaguars in on the
He's
stop
been all over the field
after
today.
he picked
Punts
up
and then
4
right back
yards.
out there as a
Now,
linebacker. Gotta love the effort from
Does a
that.
little bit of
down,
everything. He's
6
here on the
coming
depth
up
chart as
for
a
the
tight end,
Hawks.
punter, and middle linebacker, the 6-foot senior.
Jack of all trades.
He's just an athlete. He's a football player.
There it is.
Tucker here sends a man in motion, but hands it off instead to Lonis, the senior running back. Not much of a gain there, though.
Handoff to number
Great
23.
tackle by number 6, Porter Creasy.
Lones, number 50 on the stop for the Jaguars.
Immediately saw that handoff and blew it up fast.
Perhaps loss of 1 on the play to bring up a 3rd down and 8 from their own 47. Still looking to break here into Jaguars territory, looking to get something started here in the second half.
Yeah, and you see McKay back out of the backfield into the lining up as a receiver. I'm sure there's a pass coming here.
Brown takes a snap, looks, fires to Fabricio, who breaks a tackle and is knocked out of bounds around the 40.
To number 18
Picks up a
for
first
the
down to
Hawks.
keep this drive alive.
Trevin Fabrizio. He'll pick up the
Smart
first
play
down,
call there, quick
taking
release,
down
quick
and
completion,
tackled
is able to
on the
pick up a
play,
little bit more
number
tempo here for this
Yeah,
offense.
good to see Tucker Brown finding Evan more
First down
early.
from the 40-yard line.
They started to have a nice connection there at the end of the half, so good to get him involved to start this second half.
Absolutely. Here, moving a little more tempo now. Brown, the junior. Oh, miscommunication there on the offense.
Penalty flag
Looks like we had a
down
few
on the play.
drop. We got multiple flags on the field.
Looks like we got a false start, maybe.
False
Yep.
start
There it
called
is.
on the
Oh,
offense.
unfortunate.
That'll back
Another
things
one
up
of those
5 yards.
tough errors there for the
The
Hawks.
Hawks will replay first down from the 45-yard line.
1st and 15.
Yeah, there's been a surprising amount of killer penalties on both sides this game.
And I know the Jaguars were knocked with like roughing the passer 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
early to keep the Hawks alive. And they weren't even able to capitalize on that.
No, I believe that was the other way around.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
And now it looks like
Penalty flag on the
the
play.
Hawks are able to catch the Jaguars.
Offside.
They're able to
Called
move
on
5
the
yards
defense.
back up. Little
Those
tit
two-
for tat.
You say those two penalties just cancel each other out.
The officials will mark
No harm,
the
no
5
foul.
yards back
Back to
the
first and
way.
10.
Fair enough.
coming up for the Hawks.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
I don't think either coach is going to be happy about that, though.
No, give him 5 right back. So it'll be 1st and 10 here. After a little lull here, Hawks trying to pick up the pace once more, hands it off. That's to number 21, who takes it up the middle, is swarmed here.
Handoff up the middle to number 21, stopped and met by a host of
And that's
West Jordan Jaguars. Russell on the carry. He'll pick up
Brock
4.
Russell there on the carry.
Second down, 6 coming up for the Hawks.
So it'll be 2nd and 6 here for the Hawks.
Hey, good to see the Alta Hawks getting their run game going a little bit. It struggled in the first half. They can keep getting some 4-yard rushes that'll do a lot to open their air.
Slow and steady, just chipping away. And obviously, it looks like they're going to want to try and cut down the clock here with only 8 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. Brown once again takes the snap, hands off again, this time to Lonis, who takes it up the middle, picks up a few yards there. Brought down around the 35.
Met immediately by
Ball
number
handed off.
81,
Stopped by Jaguar
Liam Rowley.
81, Liam Rowley.
Rally the 6'4 senior. D-end and wide receiver.
Hey, you love to see that out of your
Lones will
D-end.
pick up
Absolutely.
2 on the play. Third
Good
down
stop
on
there.
5
Lonis can
coming
break
up for the
loose. We've
Hawks.
seen him break loose a few times around the sidelines. So good stop there. Brown here on 3rd and 5 in the shotgun.
Will they go back to the air?
We'll see. They hand it off once again. Lonis takes it.
Oh, that's a
trying
fumble.
to pound the ground. The ball comes loose.
23 on the carry.
West Jordan
Fumble
thinks
on the
they
play,
have it,
recovered by the Jaguars.
and they do. They recover it. And that's a turnover.
Big time play by the Jags.
Again, the Hawks shooting themselves in the foot, not able to hold onto the football with another turnover.
I didn't see who came up with the ball. It looks like numbers.
That football recovered by
that number 66?
Porter Jones.
Porter Jones on the recovery for the Jaguars with a huge play.
And he is hyped.
And ladies and gentlemen, you can probably hear it. The crowd is loving it. This home crowd is engaged. The sideline is juiced. This could be a big moment here for the Jaguars to try and take control of this game.
Hey, we've seen several times in this game a big play coming off a turnover. We'll see if the Jags can capitalize.
First and 10 here from the 33. Demke hands it off here to Cody Johnson. Takes up the middle, not much. Both teams looking to try to establish a run game here, and not without much success.
And the Jags sideline have a turnover chain. You gotta love that.
They got a turnover chain. Tough. And I'm sorry, correction there. I don't know if that was number 51 there on the carry, not Cody Johnson. Benjamin Wollenberg.
Now and 7 coming up for the Jaguars.
2nd and 8 here. 3 receivers lined up to the left of Demke, who takes a snap, drops back, fires deep, who beats his man, drops into the basket, and he'd go to the 10, the 5, touchdown! Touchdown Jaguars to take the lead.
That's Julius Mulatalo, the senior wide receiver, number 8.
For 6.
Deep streak down the sideline.
And again, we've seen this pattern multiple times tonight. The Hawks shoot themselves in the foot with a costly mistake, and the Jaguars capitalize once again.
Hey, the Jaguars offense is hitting those streaks down the sideline.
Incredible.
Demke looking real comfortable, just leading his receiver and letting him make the play.
And it looked like that corner had him beat, but it literally just got outsped.
Hey, and Mulatalo, he's a big yard receiver. Averages 9 yards a catch. That one's a little more than 9 yards though.
And Demke, to his credit, puts the ball right on the money for his receivers. They have to take it to the house.
He did. Beautiful pass by the junior, making his first start of the year.
Great play. And the Jaguars answer big time to make it 24-21.
And the Jaguars sideline is fired up. They can feel the momentum.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this quick break. And we're back. After that touchdown there from the Jaguars, were able to answer and take the lead over the 2-0 Alta Hawks. 6:35 left here in this third quarter, with the Hawks scrambling, looking for some way to answer.
Hey, Jags keep the momentum. What is that, like 21 unanswered for the Jags?
At this point, it is. The Hawks haven't scored since the first quarter. But then looks like we have number 3, Evan Morton, on the return there with some fancy footwork. Is able to bring the ball to about the 23.
Brought out near the 23-yard line.
Hey, this is go time if you're an Alta Hawks fan. You need the offense to get you some points right now.
No more messing around. I feel like what we need here is some clean play. We cannot have any more mistakes. No more penalties. No more turnovers. The Hawks have to come out and play like they know how to play.
They do. I fully expect them to start airing it out more, get some quick passes, get Tucker Brown back in the groove. We know he's got the receivers to do it. Move down the field with those chunk plays. Nothing fancy, just 6, 7, 8 yard completions at a time.
Exactly. We've seen him do it before. We saw it. They were all over in the first quarter. We just have to see him bounce back and run it back again. Brown takes the snap, drops back. Look, and it's tipped. Falls incomplete. Number 52 there on the swat. That was Vilami Totai, the freshman.
Gets a hand on that one. 2nd down now and
got a paw in there.
For the Jaguars.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Hawks.
Hey, like we anticipated, starting to come out with the pass. They got to get a little momentum going on their offense. They got to find a groove.
Dakota.
And the run game hasn't done it for them, so.
No, not at all. It looks like they're having to resort here to the pass game. Another thing that we have mentioned is that both quarterbacks have been doing a good job of getting the ball out. We have not seen a sack yet in this game. Brown drops back in the pocket. Oh, nearly picked off.
But number 18.
Tucker Brown's pass incomplete, intended for number 17.
Anthony Fale, the sophomore, almost got a hand on it.
Just a little high over his head.
Instead hits the turf. That'll bring up 3rd down. And the Hawks are just out of rhythm right now. They're just not connecting.
No, if you're Tucker Brown right now, you do not want to go empty on this drive.
They need something.
Capitalize on this 3rd and 10.
A 3 now could be detrimental, especially if the Jaguars are able to turn around and score and go up even more. Tucker Brown takes the snap, drops back a few steps, turns, fires.
Picked off!
Immediately picked off. Number 6. That's Porter Creasy on the return.
Oh, Oh, he stepped
Barely
out.
steps out of bounds.
Oh,
Could have had it.
Whoa,
Could have
getting
had
chippy
it
in the end zone.
Could have had it for 6. Oh, and it's getting chippy. Flag is thrown. That was Bear Strong who ripped the ball out of Creasy's hands after the play. But the damage has been done. Creasy stepped out of bounds.
Looked like number 17 from the Hawks came in a little hot on that return.
I don't know if he didn't realize that the play was over or what it could have been. Now we have some coaches getting emotional as well. Lots of passion right now. Huge play, huge mistake there from Alta, and huge capitalization from the Jaguars. Who were able to bring the ball up to the 20-yard line. Wow. What a heads-up play there from Creasy. And a great return, too.
Great return by number 6.
Flag is pulled. There's no flag on the play.
And they're going to pull that flag back, so no flag on the play. So a correction, the Jaguars take over at the 16-yard line with a chance to go up.
Hey, the Jags defense coming up with a second turnover in a row. Can they follow with a second score this half?
Coming up big.
Seems like they're looking for their man.
Timeout called by the Jaguars.
Offense wasn't ready. They had to call a timeout.
Jags call a timeout as the play call began to wind down.
Only had 10 men on the field.
Unfortunate miscommunication there. But still, you can't ask for a better field position than where you are right now as a West Jordan Jaguar.
No, absolutely. And I think things are starting to get a little chippy between these two teams.
Well,
we're seeing a lot of fight, a lot of passion by both spots.
Well, if you're Alta, like you're obviously frustrated. Like 2 back-to-back turnovers, that's got to be tough. You don't want to have that.
Absolutely. And they've been the more mistake-free team this game. So to see West Jordan come out in the second half and flip that script is very important for them.
Oh, absolutely. Can't stress how crucial this would be here if the Jaguars are able to score and go up by 10. And especially with the Alta offense has been looking, this could very well be a game-defining moment coming up here.
Yes, here in the red zone, they have an opportunity to put themselves up by 2 scores.
Demke takes the snap and hands off. That's the number 2, Q to Lau. Not much there.
Oh!
Talau taken down by number 50.
And there's another flag in the play, late flag here.
It's looking like an unnecessary roughness on West Jordan, if I had to guess.
Yeah, things are starting to get chippy down there. Motion running high.
Yeah, it looked like number 52, Opeti Naulu, with a late shove.
Great
trying
pronunciation
to defend
there.
his teammate.
Fair enough. You got to stick up for your guys. But man.
Hey, you hate to see that if you're a Jaguar fan, but you do respect your teammate standing up for his brother.
At the end of the day. I mean, those are your boys. You got to have their back. Not sure if there was any yards gained on that play on that carry from Talau.
Doesn't matter. It's going backwards because of that penalty.
Very true. First and that's a 15-yard penalty.
Yikes
on that one. That's brutal. Yeah, it'll be 1st and 25. And we got some heckling here coming from the West Jordan student section as well. And the Alta student section is just looking dead.
Hey, this is the most engaged the West Jordan student sideline has been. Their team's going to need that passion behind them.
I feel like the energy's only picked up. They were pretty dead in the water in the first quarter.
Absolutely.
But all of a sudden, they're feeling it. Looks like we have a country theme going on. We've heard a lot of country music. Student section's decked out in cowboy hats and flannels. Pretty fun for them. Anyways. Snap is back to Demke.
Ooh, we got a big blitz.
Oh, blitz.
That's
and he
your
is
sack.
wrapped up for a big loss to bring up 3rd down.
Number 50 hit him first, but it seems like it was number 26 for the Hawks with the sack.
Number 26. That's going to be Bennett Coaster, the linebacker, the senior linebacker on the sack. There's also a tackle for loss earlier in the game.
Yeah, Bennett Coaster, their leading tackler on the year, making sure to get involved here in the second half.
Now the Jaguars have a lot of ground to make up here. 2nd and very long here.
Yeah, if I'm the Jags at this point, I'm probably just trying to get back in the field goal range.
Well, think about it. Like, they had that interception that took him to the 16, and now they're back to the 39 after that penalty and that sack.
Definitely not ideal.
Oh, and they're bringing it again, and they're trying to run the ball here on 2nd and long. And that's Talau, who is just wrapped up and has gains nothing there.
Great fight from Talau, though. He did not want to go down.
Absolutely, but you can only do so much there. Just absolutely swarmed by the D-line, and that'll bring up 4th and long.
They got a punt.
unfortunate to punt whenever you have such great field positioning.
You hate to see it, but that's kind of been the theme of the game is costly mistakes.
On both
Halting
sides.
momentum on both sides.
Basically, whichever team is able to capitalize is the team that's going to win this ball game. And yeah, it looks like the punt team comes out.
In the first quarter, it was the Hawks. Ever since then, it's been the Jags, but the Jags returning the favor and giving the Hawks a chance to atone for their mistakes.
I mean, well, they had all the momentum in the world after turning around, scoring, and then with an interception and a great return there, but then
low snap.
Couldn't capitalize. Great recovery there from Keaton Lewis.
Looks
Looks
like
space. It's number
a great tackle by number 1.
15 there on the return for the Hawks. That's Bear Turner.
That's a great tackle there by Giovanni Polanco.
And he's been all over on both sides of the ball.
Hey, he's making all sorts of impact plays on special teams. Gotta respect his hustle.
4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the third quarter as the Hawks take over from their own 23-yard line.
2 turnovers in a row by the Jags defense. Can they get a third?
And can the Hawks just get a first down? Feels like it's been forever since they've been able to
It does.
move the chains.
Ooh,
oh my gosh. Brown's pass is nearly picked off again. Looks like that was number 2, Quinton Talau, on the breakup in the near interception. Instead, it hits the ground. Fabrizio, there was the intended receiver.
Tucker Brown's rattled right now. I don't know if he's rattled or the Jags defense has just gone up a notch, but they're playing outstanding in this third quarter.
I'm just not sure about that decision-making right there. It looks like that was not he just straight up wasn't open. He was covered.
Yeah, he's looking for his guy Fabrizio, but just wasn't there.
Could have easily been their third turnover in a row right there, but it'll be 2nd and 10. And the Hawks need Tucker Brown badly. As he completes a pass, that's to the running back. That's Salonis, who picks up a few yards there. Nice chunk there, 7-8 yards.
Taken down immediately by number 11 for the Jags.
3rd and short.
That's Jaden Giles.
And he's had a few tackles tonight, too.
He has. He's been everywhere.
So it'll be 3rd and 3 here.
Third down now and 4 coming up for the Hawks.
Jags student section starting to make some noise. See if they can't help their team get this third down stop.
Tucker Brown takes the snap, drops back, fires.
Great defense by 11 Giles.
That was Giles who almost jumped the route and was able to pick it off. A few close calls here.
Tucker Brown looking for his receiver, Evan Morton. He's had a big game so far, but couldn't get it in there.
Tucker Brown is really just looking to find that tempo once again as it looks like the offense is coming off. Yeah. And that'll be another short drive here from the Hawks, who have not been able to get anything going offensively in the second half.
Yeah, number 8, Julius Mulitalo, out in the backfield to return this kick.
Punt is up. Mulitalo is not going to pick it up. They're going to let it bounce. Hawks will stop it right around the 21. And the Jaguars will take over here. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third quarter.
Good punt for the Hawks. Last thing you want to do is give them another short field. This will give your defense a chance to give the offense a little bit better field position than last time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a comeback, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break. It's 24-21 Jaguars.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get.
Over at the 10-yard line, first down Jaguars.
And we're back there after a quick break. Looks like we had a personal foul.
Face mask.
It'll move the Jaguars back a little bit, so they're actually going to be taking this from the 11. So they got 89 yards to go. And let's see if Tyson Dempsey can take them there. First, he's going to hand it off.
It's a good run by number 21.
That's Juwan Polanco.
Number 21.
That's like Giant Polanco, the sophomore running back.
Picks up 5 yards on the play. Second down.
Picks up 5. We'll bring up 2nd and 5 here for the Jags.
It's a good pickup on first.
Not bad at all. 2nd and 5. Like, you'll take that all day. If they can establish a run game here, like eat up some clock, score one more time, that's trouble for Alta.
And that's one thing that is in the Jaguars' favor is they do seem to run the ball a lot more effectively than the Hawks. If they can sustain some long drives and take some clock down.
And so that's another handoff there to Polanco, but he'll go down.
43 on the stop.
That's number 43 from the Hawks on the stop.
Mason Taula.
Loss of 1, third down.
1 yard loss, but to bring down 3rd and 8. Not exactly what you're looking for. Looks like Tyson Demke might have to air it out here, find a receiver.
3rd and long is what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're comfortable just trusting their defense and how outstanding they've played this half.
This is true. But then I feel like you want to convert here so you can keep eating up this clock, keep taking some time off. And Demke drops back, has time, has a little room, slings one, and it's batted by number 51. There's a flag on the play.
Late. Two flags. That would be brutal if it was an excessive celebration penalty against number 51.
Really, it didn't look like an excessive amount
I don't know.
to me.
A second penalty came out, and the ref was looking right at him. So
He just looked a little hype, if you ask me, but that was 51. Wallenberg on the swat there with a great diving effort to break that thing up. I don't know if it was going anywhere, but still got a paw on it.
I don't know why the ref threw a second flag. There was no need.
Just really wanted to emphasize that ineligible receiver.
Must have been.
So it looks like the Jaguars are going to punt. So we've now had back-to-back punts here. Offense is sputtering on both sides.
Hey, and the Hawks defense did exactly what they needed to do. Get a big stop and give their offense a short field to try and get them back in their groove.
That is exactly what they needed. Showing how you're trying to give Tucker Brown and the rest of the offense a chance here to light something up, to spark something. We could have a game, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute and 55 seconds
Got a
left
wobbler,
here in this
high
third
bounce.
quarter. That's number 21 on the return. Doesn't get much. Russell.
Good little return, ran over one.
But still, not bad field positioning here. They're already in Jaguar territory here for the Hawks, taking over at the 42.
Yeah, that's critical for them. Even if they can just get a field goal and tie this game up, that'll go a long way towards them.
Oh, absolutely.
Trying to win this game.
First down coming up now for the Hawks.
So the Hawks will have takeover here at the 41.
We'll see what Tucker Brown's got for us.
Still 24-21 here with the Jaguars with a 3-point lead. After having scored 21 unanswered here in the second and third quarter. Minute 50 remaining on the clock. Brown takes the snap, drops back a few steps, looks for his man, fires down the sideline. Number 3, that's Morton. Almost had the catch and
late flag.
A late flag.
Or are they going to call pass interference on the offense? Wow.
Interesting call there on Morton.
I did not see enough for a penalty there.
Looked like he was just trying to get up over the cornerback there and just trying to come down with it. And he didn't. Really interesting. Interesting call, but looks like that'll set the Hawks back a few yards.
I'm surprised.
The penalty is pass interference.
Yeah, pass interference against the offense. That'll move him back 10.
Penalties playing a big part here in this second half.
Tough break there for the Hawks. So that'll bring up 1st and 20. Wow, the Hawks are really needing to start something on offense, at least try and tie up the game.
1st and 20 is not the way to start, though.
Not at all. Oh, it'll be 15. 1st and 25 here for the Hawks. Lots of ground to make up. You got to imagine they're leaning on Tucker Brown more than ever right now to find a receiver. Brown drops back. Pressure coming. Overthrows his man.
And a roughing the passer again. Wow.
For the Jaguar. The Jaguars just cannot seem to avoid that roughing the passer call. It's probably the 4th time tonight.
Looks like number 9, Keaton Lewis, the guilty party.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Lonus, the intended receiver there. Doesn't look like it's going to matter. It looks like the Hawks are going to make that ground right back up thanks to that penalty.
Lewis has been making big plays, but that one's costly right there.
Yeah, and that gets him right back into it.
First down and 10
It's like those penalties just offset again.
Again.
Keeps happening somehow. Both teams playing a little undisciplined.
You know what surprised me a little bit is I feel like Matt McKay has been a little quiet here this second half.
Yeah,
we haven't seen
I don't even know
a
if he's
single
got a
target.
look, yeah. Oh, here
Brown
it is.
takes a snap. Oh, fires to
Oh, behind number 17.
Bear Strong and hit receiver. Ball hits the turf. And that could have been a big little catch right up the middle. Could have broken away there for something big, but instead it'll be 2nd and 10.
Just
That
a
was
little
tough.
bit behind his receiver. He was open for a first down.
Just not quite there.
Just a little late.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe the Hawks only have one first down in this half.
They
Really
very
looking
well
to start
might be.
something here on offense. Tucker Brown, once again in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, has some time, finds his man. Finds Matt McKay. There he is, who went down a little hard, but great catch there over the linebacker.
Just like we were saying, they got to get Matt McKay involved this half.
When you feed him, they're going to get a first down.
Hey, and he's a big target, 6'2". Throw it up, let him go get it. That's what he did, mossing the DB there.
Exactly what he did. Great play there. I mean, Matt McKay with a show of athleticism.
If you're missing your cell phone, there's one in the concession stand.
Able to help out his team and get them down the field. Now inside the 30.
I expect him to look for McKay again here this drive. Try and get him back involved.
Nolan Lonis lined up to Brown's left. Instead, he drops back, going through his reads and throws an interception. Not even close. That's picked off by number 18. That's Anthony Fale again.
Brown's pass.
And that was nowhere near the
There's been
receiver.
some miscommunication errors between Tucker Brown and his wide receivers. Again, thrown to no one.
And it looked like Fale just stood there and caught the ball. There was, nothing more to it. That was really unfortunate miscommunication that could be costly here for the Hawks. Hopefully don't get put into a deeper hole.
My goodness, I'm really surprised by this. Shout out the Jaguars defense for stepping up. They are incredible. That's 3 this quarter.
3 this quarter. It's still the third quarter. 56 seconds remaining here on the clock. And I'm not sure what you're doing here if you're a Hawks fan.
Sweating it out, that's what you're doing.
Rivals on down the sideline to Iapo.
Little wide
He
receiver
takes it.
screen.
Yankees pass complete to number 12 outside.
Breaks a few tackles, gains a few yards here on first down. Picks up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 here.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Jags just try and run out the rest of this quarter. And
Wouldn't be a bad call at all. They've been able to establish a better run game than the Hawks, at least, thanks to the efforts of Cody Johnson and Q Tulau. We'll see what they can do here. If they can establish something, this could spell trouble for the Hawks. Tyson Demke here, and it's still in his first career start, let us not forget. Takes the snap, drops back, looks, reads, tries to scramble, but is wrapped up instead by number 43.
Demke will keep the ball himself down near
That is another
line of
Tulau.
scrimmage. And that'll bring to close the third quarter.
That's
of play.
Mason Tulau.
3/4 of football play tonight. We've got
The Hawks, that'll mark the end of the third quarter here, ladies and gentlemen.
24, the Hawks.
After a West Jordan touchdown, we have not had much in this quarter, so it'll be 24-21. Jaguars take the lead. We'll be right back after this short message. All right, and we're back here for the fourth quarter between this contest between the West Jordan Jaguars and the Alta Hawks. Jaguars taking over here to start it off from the 24. Third down. 6 to go. Demke takes a snap, drops back, looks, fires a pass, and it's complete. That's the number 12. That's Nia Yapa once again. He picks up a first down and more.
Down near the 30.
absolutely big catch by Iapo. He's had a couple of those today.
Looks like he's been Demke's favorite target tonight.
Definitely.
And the Hawks do not have an answer. Picks
And
up a first down to
I
bring
don't
him.
know if this is coincidence, but the Jaguars have only really moved the ball effectively as they're going into that north end zone, and now they're back, heading towards that north end zone.
That is true. That is true. With the exception of that one touchdown they had, like right on the right sideline.
To start the second half, you're right.
But this is true. All the offensive momentum has been going this way. That's not. That's the opposite once again. Little screen.
Breaks
a tackle and gets going down the sideline. He'll pick up another first down and more into Hawks territory.
Jags faithful getting loud.
Driven out of
The Jags are
bounds
really feeling the momentum here.
on the play by the
And if they
Hawks.
score right here, this could be the nail in the coffin the way the Alta offense has been playing.
Has been. And the Oppo's been their big play receiver all year.
Jaguars.
And once again, shows it there.
First down.
I mean, he's an incredible athlete. 6'2", 198 junior.
I expect Demke to keep looking his way.
Wouldn't be surprised one bit. Here in this fourth quarter. Only 40 seconds off the clock, and they're already within the 40.
Q2 Lau back in.
Demke takes it.
Oh,
Slings
fake
another one down
screen.
the line
That's
to
number
number
one.
Demke's pass
That's
complete.
Giovanni Polanco on the deep reception to bring them inside the 15.
Caught him on a little fake wide receiver screen.
And the defense sold. Oh, but we have a
He's down.
Polanco is down. We'll have an injury timeout here.
Oh, he's getting up. That's a good sign.
Injured Jaguar
He's getting up, but he is hobbling.
Sports Medicine is proud to serve as the official medical provider for West Jordan High School.
That could spell unfortunate
Our team of athletic
misfortune
trainers,
for
physicians, and
the Jaguars. He's been a
physical
great deep threat here
therapists,
tonight. Made some great plays on special teams as well.
the best
Yeah,
in
and had that big
contest.
touchdown in
Stay
the first
game
half.
with Intermountain Sports Medicine.
Looks like his
That's
right
a West
leg,
Jordan Jaguar.
lower leg. Hope everything's all right there.
First down.
Hoping for the best for Giovanni Polanco. Back to the game. It'll be a first down from the 12, first and 10.
First and goal. No, just kidding.
Almost.
Just
They'll-
outside, just
They'll
outside.
get there.
Hey, they'll get there this play.
Tyson Demke here takes the snap and hands it off. That's a Tulau.
Ooh, shifty.
Who's shifty.
That's a
He breaks
touchdown.
inside. Take it to the house. That's 6 more for the Jaguars to go up 30-21 against the Hawks.
And you can see it on the sideline. This team wants a win bad.
West Jordan capitalizes again.
Demke on the sidelines urging his student section to make some noise.
And Alta is looking defeated. Great run there. A lot of shiftiness there from Tulau. One of the best runs we've seen tonight from either side of
Oh,
the ball.
absolutely. Those jukes to his left were leaving his defenders in the dust.
Able to bring it in.
Number 26,
That's
Aaron
Hunt's
Point
PAT is good
10 minutes, 56
extend the
seconds
lead to
left play
10
in the fourth
points
quarter. The Jaguars
over the
31,
Hawks.
The Hawks 21.
So it'll be 31-21. Jaguars taking over here in the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. There's still plenty of football left to play. We'll be right back after this short message. And we're back here for the kickoff for number 34, Jason Soriano. And we can't forget the threat that the Hawks do pose in special teams, so they're not even going to give him a chance. They're going to squib it again. Once again to number 7, who picks it up and takes it. Decent return there, about 10 yards. That's the safety, Isaiah Boyd, on the
Mason
return.
Soriano's squib kick picked up by number 7.
There's 10:52
Isaiah
left in this
Boyd.
game.
Boyd taken
And the Jaguars
down
have a
by
10-point lead.
a group of Jaguars.
Crucial drive here for the Hawks.
Near
Can't
the
afford another mistake.
38-yard
Can't
line.
afford another turnover.
Hawks will take
Definitely
over.
do or
First
die
down,
time. Alta Hawks offense really sloppy in that third quarter, committing 3 turnovers. Can't have another one here if they want to get back in this game.
But we know they're talented. We know the potential. We saw that first quarter. We saw the tempo. We saw the rhythm. We've seen the talent from Tucker Brown, Matt McKay, Evan Morton. We know what they can do. They just have to fire on all cylinders if they're going to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, and don't forget Fabrizio, that deep threat. He's also good.
Handoff there
Great run by number
around
21.
the left side.
Ball's handed off
Picks up
outside
about
to
7
number
yards.
21. Nolan Maloney's taken out after a gain of
That's Brock
5.
Russell there on the
Push
carry.
number 11, Jaden
Right on the left.
Giles.
Jaden Giles with another tackle.
On the
He keeps
stop.
showing up on that
Second
defense.
down, now on 5, coming up
Sure
for the
tackler.
Hawks.
Out
Picks up
out
5 yards.
corner.
We love to see it. It'll be 2nd and 5 here from the 42.
Back to him.
Another handoff right back to Russell, who cuts inside. That's Jaden Giles with another tackle.
Handoff outside again, number 21,
But
Safeway,
not
John
before Russell was able to pick
Tackled
up
by number 11,
Giles
a few
having a
yards
game.
there
Third down and short
to bring
now
it
coming
3rd
up
and
for
1 here for the Hawks.
the Hawks.
Crucial 3rd down conversion. I don't know I don't know if I can tell you the last time the Hawks converted on 3rd down here.
I don't know,
It's
man.
been a minute.
It's been a minute. All credit
Crucial
to
here.
the Jags defense.
They can pick up some momentum here if they're able to convert. Crucial. I don't know how you don't hand it off right here to Russell once again and let him get 1 yard. Handoff. Play action. Oh,
Great defense.
intended for Evan Morton, but pass is broken up there.
Number 6, Porter Creasy.
who had the interception earlier.
Yeah, the big interception in the third quarter and
To bring up a 4th and 1 here.
Stopping that slant.
4th and 1 here at midfield for the Hawks.
This
Looks
might
like
be the
they're gonna
biggest
go
play of the
for it.
game for the Alta Hawks.
If they don't get this, West Jordan has an opportunity to shut the door. And we got a whistle. Timeout, Hawks.
By the Hawks.
Smart move by that coach. Got to make sure you have the right play call right now.
Exactly.
Coming up.
Like this is probably the most important yard of the game so far that we've seen.
Absolutely. And the underdog Jaguars with the 10-point lead here in the 4th.
Now, we can't forget, we got to remember their last game against Highlands. They were up by 10 going into the 4th quarter. What are we seeing right now? Up by 10 going into the 4th quarter, and they blew that lead. So this is a big moment for the Jaguars, proving their resilience, proving their grit, proving that they can hold out in these big games.
Yeah, we'll see if they've learned their lesson. I think that last loss really tested them, tested their resolve. We'll see if they can finish the job here tonight.
And we also know, if we're looking back to Alta's last game against Juan Diego, they were down a few scores going into the 4th quarter, and they managed to turn it around because Tucker Brown was able to find his receivers.
They did. They had that big 17-point comeback in the second half, which means we know they are capable of getting back into this game. All they need is a chance.
Exactly. They just got to find it. As the offense comes back out on the field for 4th and 1 right here at the 47. And this is big. This is big.
Oh, this has got to be a QB sneak.
Tucker Brown under center here.
Are we going to see Alta's attempt to tush push? No.
And they hand it off.
That's a first down. Easy for number 23.
Lonis takes it easy, picks up 2-3 yards for a surefire conversion there, and that's big.
But it looks like number 71 for the Hawks is down with an injury.
It's unfortunate. I am surprised that they got that so easy. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight there from the Jaguars. It seems that Lonis got in there pretty
It's the best push we've seen all game from either team.
Maybe they were waiting for the quarterback draw there or something like that. But it seems like they just picked up a solid 2 or 3 yards and able to crack barely into the Jaguars territory here at the 49-yard line. And 71 here is still down.
Some respect from the Jaguar student section, holding their fingers up crossed, hoping he's okay. Classy sportsmanship move.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, football is just a game. So we'll cut to a quick break here. It's 31-21.
RJ Moliati.
And we're back. Prayers out to number 71 here for the Hawks. Just under...
Can't put any pressure on that left leg. Hope he's all right.
That's junior RJ Moiai, hoping he's okay. 10 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Hawks with a crucial drive. Needing a score here badly, needing to stay in this game, at least a field goal, if not the end zone. Brown drops back, is looking through his... Gets hit.
Throws. Great pressure from number 50.
Number 50.
Paula Javea.
And they're able to avoid the roughing the passer penalty that's been plaguing them this whole game. And Brown took a hit.
Yeah, he's feeling it right now.
It's a good thing he was able to get that out and at least wasn't able to get it picked off or lose the ball.
Absolutely. Or even take the sack. It's almost just as important.
Especially whenever you're trying to keep up the momentum here. But he looks like he got the wind knocked out of him. He got wrapped up.
Yeah, I don't want to see this drive stall if you're a Hawks fan.
2 and 10. Or sorry, 2nd and 10 here. Brown from the shotgun hands it off here. Uh-oh. And that's number 50
wrapped
again.
Up. Number 50 again.
Paula Javea with another big play.
Back-to-back big plays.
He's been all over for a huge 6-yard loss. And that's 3rd and long.
Jaguars defense continues to play stellar here in the second half.
Hawks are working backwards. Not what you want to see. And this is huge. It looks like the...
Tucker Brown's down.
Oh, no. He looked winded after taking that first hit.
That would be a big loss for the Hawks as they try and get this comeback
into fruition. To our physician support.
So while he's getting checked out, we're gonna cut to one more break here from our sponsors, hoping that he's okay. It's still 31-21. And we're back. That is Tucker Brown, who made his way off the field. So we're going to see how the Hawks are able to fill that gaping hole in the offense, even though it seemed like the Hawks' elite passing offense has been all but neutralized in the second half.
Looks like we got a new shot caller at center, number 10.
And we're going to have to do a little research here on who this new... It's Logan Moon is coming in here.
Uh-oh, penalty.
Thrown on the play.
That's a false start.
And that's not how you want to start things off.
Absolutely not.
Not sure if that's miscommunication there, but it's going to be 3rd and very long here for the Hawks, with Moon coming in to take over. Trying to get some sort of momentum here, and it's going to be tough. It's a lot to ask. We don't have a lot of information here on Moon.
Yeah, we'll see. Demke stepped up for the Jags. We'll see if Moon can do the same for the Hawks.
Not sure if Moon has seen the field yet this season, so hoping for the best. There's a lot placed on his shoulders here in a crucial moment here in this game. The Alta Hawks look to him as their last hope. But we can't forget his threats at wideout. McKay, Morton, Fabricio, all potential offensive weapons here as Moon fumbles the snap here, fires, finds number 18, that's Fabricio.
Ooh, gets close to the first down.
About 20 yards, almost finds a first down. We'll see where they spot the ball. Don't know if that's going to be enough to convert here on this 3rd down.
Yeah, it looks like they're maybe a yard and a half short.
So that'll bring up another crucial 4th down.
Moon staying out there. They're trusting the young signal caller.
I mean, you love to see the confidence here, and this is huge.
Hey, first pass looked good. We'll see if he can do it again.
Who knows if they're going to hand it off here. 4th down. Moon takes the snap, drops back, looking to pass. Finds an interception. He's brought down at the 45. That's Q Talau with another turnover from this Hawks offense. It's the name of the game.
That's another running back making a play on defense. We love to see it.
Wow.
Two-way players all over for both teams.
And that might be the game. That might be the nail in the coffin here. There's still 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes left in this 4th quarter. But that's a costly mistake.
I'm not going to call it over just yet, but Jaguars score here, it might be.
And things are looking pretty bleak here for the Hawks. Losing Tucker Brown. An unfortunate turnover there on a crucial 4th down.
See, once again, penalties really costing both teams. It's an unsportsmanlike penalty on the Jaguars, pushing them back another 15 yards.
And you can't have that. You can't have that. I mean, they were there threatening at like the 43, but next thing you know, they're back in their own territory, having to fight out of this hole. Regardless, though, they still have the ball, still got that stop, and it'll be a 1st down here from the 41. Tyson Demke here looking to shut the door on the undefeated Alta Hawks. Looking to maintain this lead here. Again, after scoring now 28 unanswered points, Demke hands it off, looking to run out the clock here.
It's a big run.
And that's a huge gain there from Jayun Polanco, a part of this effective running back community that we've seen tonight from the Jaguars, who picks up a 1st down and more, breaking wide open into Hawk territory.
Hey, made up for that penalty and then some. Big run by number 21.
And we haven't seen much of Jayun Polanco tonight. We've seen a lot from Q Talau, a lot from Cody Johnson, but it seems like it's been a lot more of Talau and a little bit of Jayun.
Hey, but Polanco has been their leading rusher on the year, so we know he's got the talent. He showed it right there.
True. 1st and 10 here from the 40. Tyson Demke hands it off again. This time it looks like it's going to be to Johnson, who is wrapped up.
Blown up by number 26 for the Hawks.
9, Cody Johnson stopped in the backfield.
Great heads-up play there by the defense.
That's Bennett Coaster with the tackle in the backfield.
This will be 2nd down.
Great read by the linebacker.
Absolutely. Jags really hoping to eat out some clock here. Here at 2nd down, it'll be less than 7.5 minutes to go left in this game. I feel like we've had a lot of punts, a lot of turnovers stopping the clock, but if the If the Jaguars can establish a run game here, they could run away with it.
Demke talking to the ref. I don't know what about, but getting ready to take the snap.
Demke waiting patiently. Clock runs down. Man in motion. Jet sweep here to Giovanni Polanco, who picks up a few yards, but flag on the play.
Good to see Polanco back on the field after going down last drive.
Oh, that's true. He did go down earlier, didn't he, after that catch inside the 10.
Oh, number 32 for the Hawks is hurting right
The
now.
Hawks is losing another player who's down, but it looks like he's popping back up okay.
Thank goodness.
Made the stop on number 1, Gio Polanco.
Unfortunately, that flag looks like it's probably going to bring it back.
But at the end of the day, the Jags ate up the clock.
Looks like we're maybe looking at a hold on the offense.
Penalty flag is holding.
But if you're the Jaguars, you're still running the ball.
10 yards.
Are you not?
Hey, you still have the ball.
Coming
You're
up
still
for the
ticking clock.
Jaguars.
It's not a complete loss for them.
Just another chance to run it out, but the clock is stopped right now. But with a 10-point lead, it's going to take a lot from the Hawks here. It's going to take a miracle from Logan Moon to be able to make this comeback.
Yeah, it'll be interesting if Moon comes back out or if Tucker Brown's okay. But right now we got the Jags still rolling on offense.
Tyson Demke in the shotgun and hands it off here to, that's Cody Johnson once again. Picks up a solid gain here of about 6 yards.
Yeah, broke through the line of scrimmage real nicely. It seemed like that snap and handoff was almost botched a little bit. But
I've seen that multiple times, and I'm surprised that nothing else has happened because it seems like the Jaguars have been a little late to their handoffs. Like just the timing is just not quite there, but it hasn't been them yet.
Yeah, despite that missed timing, I think it's the Hawks were the only one with a fumble on the game, if I do recall.
That is true. I think you're right. That was recovered there by the Jaguars. That was in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Along with their myriad of turnovers that they had.
And another 30 seconds off the clock. If you're a Jaguar fan, you're happy right now. We'll see if they can pick up this third down and take some more time off.
3rd and 15 here. Tyson Demke back in the shotgun, hands it off once again to Cody Johns. It takes her on the right side.
That's a big
right
run.
on the right
That's
hash,
a big
inside
run.
the 40, makes a cut.
Oh,
Wrapped up there.
good stiff arm.
Tries to stiff arm.
Number 8 for the.
That's Matt McKay trying to keep him off. Not quite enough to pick up a first down, but a great effort nonetheless.
Takes the ball down.
Now this gets interesting for the Jags.
This is true.
You probably out of field goal range. Do you try and pin them deep, or do you keep your foot on the gas here?
If you convert here, you could easily slam the door and call it a game. It looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. Easy decision there. Not even a timeout.
Not even a hesitation.
Okay, it'll be 4th and 7. Do they run? I mean, Cody Johnson's had a great pickup there. 2 great runs.
They're just trying to dry him off sides. Well, we'll see.
A great attempt. They're still waiting. Clock runs down. We're just at 5 minutes here in the 4th quarter. And the Jaguars are going to call a timeout. So we'll be right back. 5 minutes to go here, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to come down to the wire. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you right back. It's 31-21. And we're back here. A little Travis Scott getting the student section hyped right now. And it looks like the offense is going to stay out. No punting team making an appearance on the field right now. West Jordan stressing their defense.
Hey, 4th and 7 is manageable. It's doable. We've seen them get 7 yards easy in both the run and the pass this game. And Coach trusts his defense. They've shut out the Hawks in this second half so far.
Demke hands it off. That's to Talau.
That's
picks
a
up
first down.
He picks up a first down.
That's big.
Brings it inside the 25. Picks up a huge first down. And that...
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. But the Hawks needed a stop right there badly, and they did not get it.
Jaguars can take another couple minutes off this clock, really wind it down. They're in good position.
I mean, this clock is just ticking and ticking away.
And they're approaching field goal range.
If they're able to go up, if they score right here,
Yeah.
the clock is just running down. I don't know if Alta has time to come back for this
Kicker
game.
Aaron Hunt has made a 32-yarder this game, and they're almost right into this range. They just need a few more yards, and they're
And they're there.
3 points on the board at minimum.
And running another minute and a half off the clock to boot. Tyson Demke takes the snap, hands it off. Looks like that is
Ball's handed off at the middle, number 21.
Jayun Polanco once again. But no gain there. He is wrapped up. He's had a few great carries so far this game, but nothing there.
My number 26, Albright.
Bronco makes it down to the
Been quieter in the second half, but still made a large impact this game for the Hawks defense.
This is true. He had a fantastic first half. Was all over the run game.
Yeah.
Probably part of the reason why the Jaguars weren't able to establish anything early on.
Yeah. They really stagnated in the first half because of his edge pressure.
But haven't quite felt his presence as much in the second half. And Polanco is still out there, and he's going to get the ball once again, taking around the left side, cutting back in, trying to find a blocker. Picks up a few yards,
picks up 5 on the play.
makes his way to the 20. So they'll bring third down for the Jaguars. Third and about 6. That's what it's looking like from here. Looking to convert once more and keep this drive alive. Clock continues to tick, just above 3 minutes left in the game. And Owls needing to stop the bleeding if they're going to get a chance to score.
It's true. They need a big stop here, or else it might be the end of the road for them.
Looks like Cody Johnson is back in, lining up to the left of, and they're trying to draw him offside once more. Snap the ball. Johnson takes it. Around the right side is wrapped up by Matt McKay, who brings him down, picks up a few yards. Not enough for the first down.
And this is where the interesting decision comes in. Can they kick a field goal here, or do they go for it on fourth?
If we're talking can they, I think they can. Do they want to, is the question.
That is the question.
And they only have one timeout left.
Ball's at the 18. Make this probably around a 35-yard field goal. And we know Aaron Hunt's made it from 32 tonight, but looks like they're keeping the offense out there.
Again, if they turn it over here, there's 2 minutes left on the clock. Hawks have 2 timeouts left.
And a lot of field to cover.
Not impossible for them to come back, but they would need some really efficient quarterback play out of Logan Moon. And looks like we do have a timeout called. It'll be the Jaguars' last timeout. And we'll see what happens. We'll cut to a break. We'll be right back. It's still 31-21 Jags. And we're back here at the end of this timeout. The Jaguars are still discussing. Looks like we have a kicker seemed to be warming up, but it looks like they're going to commit with the offense. 4th and 4. Ball's on the 18-yard line. And I don't think that the Jaguars are thrown to pass this entire drive.
I don't think they have.
We have Q Tulau lined up, but they're going to throw the ball. And just over the outstretched hands of Nia Yapo. And so that'll be a turnover on downs. It looked like it could have
Yapo
been
pleading for a pass interference, but I don't think he's going to get it.
pleading his case, but not going to happen. So Alta here with a chance with 1:53 left on the clock.
Do they have another comeback in them this season?
We will see. They've done it before. They did it last week against Juan Diego. We know they have the potential. They have the talent. Can it all come together for this last drive here? Going back to Juan Diego, they did have a clutch drive and an onside kick. They were able to convert into another touchdown to score.
And Tucker Brown remains on the sideline. The untested Moon gets his shot at glory.
And that's Lone is lined up next to him in the backfield, but it looks like, I mean, they have to, oh, little play act, no. Hand it off to Lonis, who stiff arms and goes out of bounds. It looks like they're struggling
number 10.
the confidence
Moon. Ball handed off to number
in Moon.
23.
It's not high, but an 7-yard pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 3.
Nick
Productive
Bryant.
play for him on the other hand, though.
2nd down and 4 now.
I mean, they
coming up.
picked up 7 yards.
6-yard carry, and he got out of bounds to stop the clock.
True,
Not
but
bad.
They have a lot of ground to cover here with 1:50 left.
That they do.
A turnover here would be the end of it.
If I'm the Hawks, I might be trying to get it in the hands of Fabrizio. He seems like he's the most shifty and is maybe the best deep
Fabrizio does
threat.
have wheels. We saw him on that touchdown return in the first quarter, and Moon is going to keep it and try and get around the edge.
29 lights him up for the Jags.
And he does not get out of bounds, so that clock will continue to tick.
That's Cody Johnson, the safety.
3rd down.
That's Cody Johnson, the running back, too.
That's true.
Part of the committee here. Love seeing him make plays on both sides of the ball.
Let's take a time, just a minute to
Timeout called here by the Hawks. They'll have one left after this.
Paula Havea, remember,
The Jaguars here with a 10-point lead. Alta's really going to need, I mean, they've got to throw the ball. They've got to throw the ball at this point. Third down.
Number 56.
Minute 30 on the clock exactly.
Number 76, Xavier.
It's understandable that Moon he's untested, still looking to like get some experience, but at the same time you've got to trust him. You've got to trust your quarterback, got to let him find his receivers.
Yeah, you got to let him make some plays. They got to get down this field if they want a chance to win this game.
And they have talent at wideout. Matt McKay, we know he's talented. And Evan Morton's had a pretty quiet second half, but he was all over the ball in the first quarter. We know they have the talent, but it's all got to come together.
Yeah, during the break there, the PA announcer here at the stadium was giving a shout-out to the Jags D-line, and honestly, well-deserved. They've really controlled the game this second half.
Absolutely. Here it is, 3rd and 6 for Logan Moon, who drops back, reads, finds his
good
man.
catch by
Matt
McKay
down the sideline, who picks up a first down and more.
Hey, throw it up to Matt McKay, your big tight. See what happens.
Honestly, not a bad game plan. Not a bad game plan. If there's one guy in this field who I trust to come down with it, it's Matt McKay. Can't forget.
But there's a flag. I didn't see that.
No. Could be detrimental. The Hawks needed that conversion so bad.
It looks like the Hawks are moving backwards.
Looks like they're going to take that thing back.
Penalty flag is holding.
Oh.
And it's a hold.
That's
against
killer.
The Hawks.
That is killer.
The moment they start to get a little momentum, a little tempo, calling that back.
Once again.
I feel like that's been pretty symbolic of the Hawks offense this game. Costly mistakes coming back to bite them.
Yeah,
So
ever since the first quarter, never really could get anything going.
he rolls out to his left, nowhere to go.
He's got wheels,
scrambling, outrunning, trying to make his way out of bounds right around the 25. A valiant effort, but brings up 4th down.
The ball out of bounds.
Minute 16 on the clock.
At the 20-yard line.
For a 4th down here.
Coming up for the Hawks.
It's coming down to the wire here for the Hawks if they're going to want to win this ball game.
This is the game. West Jordan coaching staff imploring the student section to get loud. We'll see if they deliver.
You can't punt here. Moon stays out. One last play. 8 yards to go. Last hopes here. Who does he hit? Does he go for McKay? Fabricio drops back, going through his reads. Long pass down the sideline.
Too much.
Diving effort from Matt McKay. A few yards too far, not able to find him. It'll fall out of bounds and a turnover on downs. Jaguar football.
That'll turn the ball over on down.
And I think that'll do it. The Jags look like they're in prime position to get their first win of the year. Great showing by them.
1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. It looks like that's going to be about it. Fantastic showing from both teams. No quit in either of them. The ball just did not bounce Alta's way tonight.
No, ever since that first quarter, the Alta offense has just disappeared.
They have not scored since that first quarter. 21-3. Ended up possibly losing this game 21-31. That's coach gonna have something to say about that in the locker room tonight.
Hey, 28 unanswered by the Jags. Impressive showing after that early deficit.
And it's got to be kudos to the resilience there, because like you're down 21-3, it can be so easy to throw in the towel, to give up, just be like, well, get him next week, right?
Yeah.
But like it was the first quarter, they had plenty of football left to play, and to their credit, they turned it around, and it looks like they're going to win this football game.
Honestly, West Jordan has been the underdog all night. Favored to lose, winless on the season so far versus the undefeated Alta Hawks. Starting Demke, his first start of the year. 21-3 deficit early in the first quarter. And yet they defied the odds.
Ever since then, they turned out. It's true. We have to give a shout out to Tyson Demke making his first start and leading the Jaguars to their first win of the season here.
Number 10, Tyson Demke.
And we knew that the West Jordan Jaguars were a good team, right? Both of their losses were to undefeated teams as of this week.
We can't forget, they were the preseason pick to win Region 4, and they were playing like it tonight. As the celebration begins, the clock runs down. 13 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, this ball game is over.
And the Jags sideline is going crazy. Water bottles squirted everywhere. Coaches jumping up and down.
Flags waving.
You can tell that they're tired of losing, and this might be the start of a big run for the Jaguars.
And that's the clock. Your final score is West Jordan Jaguars 31, Alta Hawks 21. Incredible shout out to both teams. Well fought. And it has been a heck of a battle. Heck of a football game to watch. So much fun. Shout out to both teams.
Absolutely, a great game. Coach Ron Halbert for the Jaguars really got his squad something special tonight.
So excited to see how both these team seasons play out. Wishing them both the best of luck here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight to see this contest. We wish you the best. Hope you have a great night, and we will catch you next time on KSL Sports Rewinds.